Oh, baby. Man, I'm trying to get hyped up. Trying to go nuts at the beginning of a game here. Game 4, Leafs and Bruins. Meanwhile, Hockey Night in Canada is playing a Bob Cole tribute, and I want to freaking cry like a baby. Oh, baby. It's, we should all hope to live a life remembered as fondly as Bob Cole's. What's come out since his passing has been absolutely beautiful. This guy is beloved. This guy, moments happen and moments are big in and of themselves. If there was no voice behind them, they would still be what they are. But Bob found a way to take magic moments and make them even more magical. A lot of people are hockey fans because of Bob Cole. A lot of people had their love for the sport rekindled thanks to Bob Cole. A lot of people fell in love with something they can love for a lifetime because of Bob Cole. And if tonight is an homage to that great man, then it'll be a great night. Hello, everybody. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Watch along Game 4 between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins. The Bruins up 2-1 in this series. We don't like that. In 2013, Bruins took a 3-1 lead home. 2018, Bruins took a 3-1 lead home. We don't want that. We're going to go back to Boston 2-2. Max Domi walked into the building with a Hockey Night in Canada jacket. The Leafs are going back to Boston with it tied 2-2. This stream, by the way, listen, the Leafs need great defense. They got to keep the puck out of their net, and you can keep the puck out of your net with MCAL. EMKAL. We all know that great hockey teams invest in elite defense. Similarly, great organizations do the same by investing in cybersecurity and a robust IT infrastructure. Not a big company that can afford its own superstar team? Not to worry. MCAL, EMKAL, has you covered. Whether your company has 10 employees or 150, you can get the benefit of a full team of IT experts at a small fraction of the cost. It's like circumventing the cap. The salary cap, that is, for your business. You get a stacked team and gain a competitive edge for less. MCAL is 100% Canadian, based in the Greater Toronto area. We're built for speed. Help desk support typically serves requests. They solve requests in under an hour. I saw someone had a bingo board where I don't mess up during an ad read. Sorry, you don't get the free space. I'll get them next time. Our proactive alert system notifies our team of issues, and they get fixed before you even notice. You have more important things to do than worry about your IT. We'll take care of it. Enjoy extremely high uptime at a reasonable, predictable cost. In many cases, we can start same day, 1 month free trial basis. Enter promo code DANGLE to receive an extra free month. Go to mcal.ca/SDPN and use the promo code DANGLE. Once again, that's mcal.ca, promo code DANGLE, your locally outsourced IT department. Here we go. The camera is on 88 for the Bruins. All eyes are on 88 of your Toronto Maple Leafs. William Nylander back in the lineup. TJ Brody back in the lineup. Liljegren a little banged up. He comes out. Connor Dewar comes out in place of the kid, Nick Robertson. A lot of people are getting too caught up in Nick Robertson being on the fourth line. He is going to be a utility guy tonight. Just watch. Me here. Hello, you here. Get in on the chat. The super chats. It's basically the only way for me to see your comments because there are so many. There are so many of here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that. Monsieur Booyah, cheers to all our blood pressure from a Bruins fan, but more importantly, a fellow hockey fan. You can butter me up all you want, but boo and hiss to you. How dare you? King James 813, unrelated to Boston and Toronto. Sergachev played for Tampa tonight, 1 assist. Could not believe my eyes when I saw that. Cassie, good evening. Do you have a favorite Bob Cole call? The one that hits me in the feels every time is actually not a Leaf one. It's Calgary. You've done it, Lenny. Oh, how doesn't that just punch you right in the gut? They're doing a moment of silence for Bob Cole here at Scotiabank Arena. Oh, Drew. I mean, I know it's because he's a member of the Colorado Avalanche, but that day he was Team Canada. Geo Sakic. It's wild to me. There's a photo that they just showed of Bob Cole with Austin Matthews. He really did his thing at the top of his game for so long. Just a beautiful, bright, shining soul. Thank you to Dapper Duck for gifting 5 SDPN memberships. You can do that bottom right corner, right next to the chat. Oh boy, there's some misty hearts or misty eyes there in the building. They're showing. Me here says, weird feeling it won't be close tonight. Leafs win. That'd be killer. That would be pretty good. I think the big guys are going to have a big game. Max Domi's going to be shot out of a cannon. 88 laser beam. Hello, everyone. Here for the hate along. How dare you? How dare you? Brad Marchand in the chat with a bunch of rat emojis. You can hate along the Bruins. Oh, man. Yeah. We got 3,000 more likes. Or, sorry, 3,000 more people than likes in here. And that is trash. Pay the toll. Pay the like toll. Click like. Click subscribe. Tell all your friends. One of my favorite Bob Cole calls, they're just going through them all, is Doug Gilmour's overtime wraparound against Curtis Joseph. And part of that is, some broadcasters have a tendency to fill every little inch of space. And that's just not how it needs to be done. Sometimes the moment calls for it. Other times, just shut up. And he knew that you couldn't bloody hear him for that call. And he just let it breathe. It's all I think play-by-play is. It's not just telling a story. It's portraying what's going on. You're giving an accurate representation to the pandemonium that is happening on the ice surface below. And sometimes you don't need to jazz it up with frilly language. Sometimes you just let the moment breathe. And no one was better at that than Bob Cole. Braden Small. Hey, it's my birthday today. Give me a Leafs win. Happy birthday to Braden. Wow. Count of 3, everybody. Pens fan saying go Leafs go temporarily. I will take that temporarily. Benjamin Brown, why do you all refuse to acknowledge the New York Rangers on the pod? I think you need to listen closer. Yeah, Jesse wore a Rangers jersey the whole last show. I have the Rangers going to the Cup final. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what you're talking about. When it gets narrowed down to 8 teams, trust me, we'll be all over the Rangers. Sometimes in the first round, it's difficult, dude. I mean, it's also they're not part of an interesting series right now. Like, some series have a little bit more drama than others. The Rangers are just kind of kicking the Capitals' ass, and we all thought they would. So, nothing against them. It's just there are more dramatic storylines than the President's Trophy winners beating a team that barely made the playoffs. Kathy Lawson gifted a membership. Thank you, you beauty. Smaller Exia. Hey, Steve, I wanted your opinion on this funny little stat. In 3 games, the Maple Leafs have 6 goals, the same amount as former Leaf Zach Hyman. Winky emoji. You're not winking. You're not winking. You're doling out pain is what you're doing. No, I mean, Zach Hyman deserves his flowers. He just straight up deserves everything that's come to him. And I wish he was doing it here. I really do. I wish he was doing it here. Let me tweet that I'm doing this here. Producer Drew with a great question. Who do I think has a better chance of coming back? The Islanders, who prolonged their season with an overtime win today, or the Lightning, who prolonged their season with an ass kicking today? Ooh. Well, I had the Islanders in 7, so that's looking good. No, am I crazy to say Tampa? Yes. I mean, realistically, neither of them's coming back, but Tampa has the been there factor. They have the X factor in Sergachev coming back. Like, that just makes it a completely different series if he's comfortable and healthy. Who bets against Tampa? What kind of nutcase? Cassie. Got some trivia for you, Steve. Who's the longest tenured captain in NHL history? How many years and seasons did they play? Got an addition after. George Armstrong? He was a Leaf for so long. Oh, maybe Sid. Yeah, it might end up being Sid. Felix Lindquist, what do you make of Demko being out indefinitely? I mean, in a game where the Canucks got outshot, what was it, like 30-12? I would assume they'd be down and out, but they won the game. Domi already going at it with Marchand, opening draw. Puck hasn't even been dropped. Puck is now dropped. We will have the clock on the screen all night. Whoa, baby. Thank you to Katie Cochran. 99 cents. But a Bruin ain't one. Hit me. Here we go. Huge ovation. Big Go Leafs Go chant to start. Joe Bowen's challenge to the fan base being heard, but it's the Bruins with the puck first. They put it on. It's into the corner. The Leafs have to give their fans something to cheer about. Have a big first shift. Matthews stealing the puck. Riley with it now. Got to get out of your own zone, boys. There's Daddy Labushkin in the lineup. Bertuzzi into the corner. Whoa, funny bounce. Swayman has to play it. Marner with it. Turnover. Oh! Oh, Leafs just hold the line there. Simone Benoit. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. If your friend is looking for someone to watch this game with, let it be us. Puck goes up and out of play. Swayman in the net once again for the Boston Bruins. Ilya Samsonov once again for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Tavares for the draw. Looks like against Zacha. Oop. Pasta and Tavares have seen so much of each other. Tavares kicked out of the faceoff dot, so it'll be Marner in there. Bruins come away with it. Bruins attacking. Marner again. Takes the puck. Matthew Nyes ends up coming up with it. Nyes finds Tavares. Oh, that happened quick. Oh, Marner. Where is it? Puck was in his feet. Not the greatest pass. Bruins get out of their own zone. Cassie, by the way, it was Yzerman, 20 years and 19 seasons as captain of the Detroit Red Wings. Sid is at 17 years and 17 seasons. So, Drew, you might be right in the end. Riley already back out there for his second shift of the game. Here's that new look third line. Trey Kroner, the 3 Swedes. Pontus Holmberg out there with Kalle Järnkrok and William Nylander, his first action of the series. Järnkrok behind the net, rings it around for Nylander. Can't find the puck. Shattenkirk has it in his own zone. Is that a Willie chant? Willie out there. Ryan Reeves is out there. Bruins uncontested at the point. Shattenkirk blasted on. It's in the corner. Sammy with another little save there. Very quick shift for the third line, although Willie is still out there. Whoa! Very interesting little spin pass there for Willie. Not entirely sure he meant to do all that. Nick Robertson, first look with the fourth line in this series. In fact, he's only played about 2.5 minutes with Reeves and Kampf all season long. Willie, Holmberg, and Yarncroke, their first shift together, you just saw it. 2-on-1 for the Bruins. Maroon batted into the corner by Jake McCabe. Great defense there. A little under 3 minutes gone in the first period. I think McCabe might have got something in the hand there, shaking it off. Again, puck bounces into Swayman's glove. And again, he doesn't blow the play dead or glove it down. Maroon. Sheldon Keefe trying to catch the Bruins' fourth line with the Leafs first. And it just might work here. Here comes Matthews. Chips it in. Domi. Oh, in front. Brody out there. Chips it in. Burt opts for defense. Blocks the outlet pass for the Bruins. And we get a whistle, and I think this might be too many men on the Boston Bruins with 16-18 to go in the first period. Wow. So, yeah, the Bruins definitely had too many guys. And the reason they had too many guys, well, one, they had 6 people on the ice. You can't do that. But number 2, they might have gotten away with it had Tyler Bertuzzi not blocked the pass with his foot and had the puck corral over to the Bruins bench. Leafs get an early power play opportunity. Willie's back. The power play's been brutal. 1 for 11 in the series. You have to score. Live, Breathe, Blue with a great question for everyone in the chat. To everyone out there, if you're wearing a jersey, who you got? Tavares. Face-off dot. Can't win it. Bruins get it. Oh, Willie falls down again. Marchand attacking with Coyle. Shot on Sammy. Marchand still with it. Knocked down. Oh boy, this isn't any good. It's 2 Bruins against 5 Leafs. Marchand. Oh my God, steals it back again. The Bruins have ragged the thing they've killed 30 seconds. Sammy holds it wisely. Can we get a shot on goal, boys? Matthews to Tavares. Jacob says, in memory of the late, great Bob Cole, could you please call the next minute, if possible, in Bob Cole's voice? R.I.P. Thank you, sir. Thank you for all you did for hockey. I'll give it a shot. Marner to Matthews. Enters the zone with Bertuzzi. Riley to William Nylander. Morgan Riley has the puck at the point. Marner attacked by 2 Bruins. And Boston exits their zone clean. Tyler Bertuzzi to Jake McCabe. Second unit out there now for Toronto. Nick Robertson, the youngster, out there with the second group. And he's got the puck now. He puts it on. Bertuzzi collects the rebound. Max Domi wide. And the puck will leave the Bruins zone. And the Bruins kill their first penalty of the game. 14-14 to go in the first period of this hockey game. How's that? Bruins counterattack. They got some of their big boys out there. Pasta, Frederick. Robertson comes up with it, though. He's looking to get off. Kampf out there. Yeah, this is interesting. Kampf, Nyes. Is Reeves another one? Yeah, Reeves is out there. So is Brody. So is Edmondson. I'm under the impression, by the way, that Liljegren is not a healthy scratch. He's not 100% healthy. He was battling injuries towards the end of the season, so it's not. Oh boy, turnover from Edmondson. Bruins with it behind their net. Boquist trying to draw a call there on Brody. Didn't work. Bruins put it on. Put it on again. Neither time did the puck hit the net. Shattenkirk puts it deep. Edmondson battling there. Ooh, with Maroon. Brody blocked a pass to the slot. Nyes is going to go around and collect this thing. Ooh, risky pass, but it pays off with the zone clear and avoids the icing. But here comes Marchand with speed. Getting booed. Good. Benoit with it. Turns it over. Bruins were pressuring him. McCabe comes back up with it. Connor Cox, as a Tampa fan, you are slowly converting me into a Leaf fan. That is quite the task. Puck goes out of play. Marchand taken down by Benoit, and he looked like he was a little sad about it. As we are about to head into our... Oh, Bertuzzi had such a good opportunity there as we head into the first commercial break of this game. Cassie says, vibe check. They're good here. They're good here. How's the vibe check in Bowmanville? How are we doing in the Manville, everybody? I was just in the Manville, and I am under the impression that they are showing the stream at Boston Pizza in the Manville. Prez Tizzle, what changes need to be made to the power play to make it work? I still think they got to start with the second unit. And I think you also got to spread it out. The current mix of guys is clearly not working. It just feels like there's almost no point in having the second unit out there. And the first unit is just the second. Every player is the second player on every puck. You know what I mean? It's really frustrating hockey to watch. Jack Campbell. Hey, Steve, I'm an extremely casual Devils fan. I've never heard someone described as extremely casual. Before the season, I heard they were cup contenders and they sucked all season. What happened? Jack Hughes was the highest scoring player in the entire National Hockey League. He got injured. He was never the same. Dougie Hamilton is the best defenseman the New Jersey Devils have. He went down earlier in the season. You can't replace a player like that. And 3, they didn't get any saves. So all their offensive weapons, or their best offensive weapons, Nico Hischier included, got wiped out. One of their best defensive weapons got wiped out. And their goalie, who was so good for them in the playoffs, turned into a pumpkin. Didn't even finish the season with the team. So, I mean, I would bet on the Devils next year. I don't know how much, but you need a goalie. And Jake Allen was that towards the end of the season. 12:33 to go in the first. We are back. Marner kicks at the puck, bats at the puck. Leafs at very least get out of the zone. 10 gifts from SL. Let's go. Your Isles pick is still alive from Daniel. Yes, it is. Can we fire the power play coach, says Alan Fraze. Not mid-series we can't, as the Bruins ice the puck. Contrail. For context, on the Rangers thing, it's a minor meme in the New York Rangers chat on the Discord that they're the least talked about big market team in the NHL, not just on the pod. Henrik Lundqvist is like a major part of the TNT panel. Hope to hear more about Toronto versus New York, though. Hell yeah. Absolutely. That's the right thought. Tavares loses the draw. Oh, and that'll be a trip on Mitch Marner on Charlie McAvoy with 12:12 to go in the first. And this is going to be a massive challenge for the Leafs penalty kill. They've been brutal all series long. Now they don't have Mitch Marner. They can't turn to Connor Dewar because he's not in the lineup. Not great. He just puts his stick right under McAvoy's skate. Marner with his hands up. I don't know what the confusion is, bud. Leafs win a very key draw there on the PK and just fire it down immediately. Swayman out to play it with McAvoy. And, it's such a great thing to get that first faceoff win, and all it did was kill 15 seconds. Here come the Bruins. Oh, they get around TJ Brody. Oh, great pass. Bruins working it around really well here. Shot into the corner. Coyle into the corner again. Marchand can't get to it, and neither can McAvoy. So the Leafs have killed a quarter of this thing. Edmondson, takes his man down. That was geeky. Leafs yeet it out. Bruins power plays 5 for 10 in this series. That simply can't continue. Dude, you can't be allowing half of the penalties that you take to cost you. Pasternak enters into the corner. Nye's out there in a penalty-killing role. He's out there a lot earlier than he would usually be. Holmberg challenging McAvoy, who's still out there. Pasta hands it off. Heinen can't get it through. Gets it deep, though. McCabe, great job using his bum. Bruins, McAvoy, 37 seconds to go. Oh, great pickoff from the kid. Let's go, Nyes. Picks it right off of Pasternak and fires it down the ice. 30 seconds to go in the kill. Zink says lazy play from Marner. You don't see that kind of penalty out of him too often. 15 seconds to go. Bruins put it on. Stop by Sammy. Rebound. Off the side of the net. Brody. He's getting 2-on-1 there. Zacha. Oh, Kampf takes it off him. Final seconds. The Leafs clear it. 3, 2, 1. And a massive kill about halfway through the first period. 10-10 to go. Bruins with 2 shots on goal. Ian asking, why aren't you showing the footage? Because I do not work for Rogers anymore. Rogers has the national TV rights and broadcast rights in Canada. I'm doing this for SDPN. It's my own company. That is why we don't have the footage. If you want to support a small business, awesome. But that's the reason we got the clock on the screen. It's up there in the top right. You can sync us up with the game if you like. And ZX Bear, Buffalo and the Leafs have the same amount of playoff wins since 1970. Is that like playoff game wins? Whatever. Neither of us got a cup, so I don't know why you're bragging. Leafs collect it. Bertuzzi can't collect it. It goes into Swayman again. This time he is forced to cover. Lindholm going at it with Matthews a little bit after the whistle. Or was that Carlo? Doesn't matter. Boo them. Hello, Michael Blake. And hello to the Manville. Welcome to the SDPN YouTube channel. I'm Steve Dangle, and this is our watch along for Game 4 of the Leafs Bruins first round series. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Matthews with the O-zone draw here against, I believe that's Charlie Coyle. And Matthews, the Bruins are really doing well in the faceoff dot tonight. I don't know what the numbers are, but just anecdotally, it feels like they're winning all of them. Riley with it. Labushkin up the ice. Matthews giving chase. First on it. Pressured by Carlo. Max Domi in there with Marchand. Takes it off of Marchand. Over to Riley. Shot from Benoit. Doesn't get all the way through. Bouncing behind the net. Bertuzzi again, good defensive stick to swat the neutral zone pass. And Benoit up the glass. Does he get it out? Not quite. Now it is. Bruins get it deep, but they have to clear first. And they put it out of play, so it'll be a face-off. As we take a commercial break, a reminder that this watch-along is brought to you by MCAL, E-M-K-A-L. We all know that great hockey teams invest in elite athletes. Similarly, great organizations do the same by investing in cybersecurity and a robust IT infrastructure. Not a big company that can afford your own superstar team? Not to worry, MCal has you covered. Whether your company has 10 employees or 150, you can get the benefit of a full team of IT experts at a small fraction of the cost. It's like circumventing the salary cap for your business. You get a stacked team and gain a competitive edge for less. MCal is 100% Canadian based in the Greater Toronto area. We're built for speed. Help desk support requests are typically solved in under an hour. Our proactive alert system notifies our team of issues and they get fixed before you even notice. You have more important things to do than worry about your IT. We'll take care of it. Enjoy extremely high uptime at a reasonable, predictable cost. In many cases, we can start same day. 1 month free trial basis. Enter the promo code DANGLE to receive an extra free month. Go to mcal.ca/SDPN. Promo code DANGLE. Once again, mcal.ca, promo code DANGLE, your locally outsourced IT department. That one was better. I did a great job. John Simpson. It blows my mind Sam Rosen has been around the New York Rangers for 40 years. 5 more years than the now retired John Sterling with the New York Yankees. Gonna miss him when he's gone. Holy cow, are you serious? The Yankees win. 1 month love to SDPN from Mitchy Mitch. Thank you. You're the best. Nightmare LLC. Who in the NHL could do a CM Punk-esque pipe bomb promo? Ooh. Max Domi. Jamie Lee. Can we get a what's up, brother? What's up, brother? Oh, it's what's up, brother. Sorry, I was doing Hulk Hogan. What's up, brother? I was doing the wrong brother. Present day says this. Oh, ew. Are you doing the Caitlin Clark thing? Maroon and Edmondson going at it, and I think they're both going to go off. What happened there? Whose helmet is that? Number 70, that's Boquist. And Reeves wasn't on the ice. He's shaking his head. He's pissed about it. That's not a great trade, Maroon for Edmondson. Edmonton. Oh, you know what? Edmondson shouldn't go at all. That's just Maroon taking down a guy. Like, Edmondson was engaged in a battle with Boquist. Boquist got the worst of it. And Maroon gets taken down. Oh, they're both off? Yeah, I know Boquist didn't have the puck, but it's the playoffs. Devin Coffin. Hi from Boston Pizza Steve. Woo! Let's go. A little 4-on-4 action here with 8:48 to go in the first period. Alex, it's so impressive that you balance the stream and the chat. It's always a delight to watch with a little bit of perpetual Leafs anxiety on the side. Thank you. I am good at my job. Woo! Mitch Marner with it. Being chased by Pasternak. He wins that race. Riley. Good zone entry from the Leafs. Matthews in front from Marner. Stop by the outstretched leg of Swayman. That was a good scoring chance there as the Bruins counterattack now. McAvoy drops it for Pasta. The Leafs are all over Pasta like sauce. Matthews on Pasta. Oh! I don't know who that was. He tried to go between the legs. Flubbed it. You are not like that. You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. Leafs using their feet well tonight. Brody. Come on. Go, go, go. No, that's the right move. Back to Marner. Up to Brody. Brody has a clear shot. Waits for help. Leaf fans want to call on McAvoy, and they're going to get it. Willie with it. Shot. Blocked. Swayman covers it up. And now the Leafs are going to get 53 seconds of a 4-on-3. And then it'll be a 5-on-4, but the 4-on-3 is an overtime power play, basically. Dude, score here! For the love of God, score here! TO10, can you say Cooch's GOAT? No. Ricky Peck, if you could combine the WWE with the NHL, what would it look like? An entity without Vince McMahon in it. Cassie, you don't need to know. Add on to the trivia. Who's the second longest current captain after Sid? Ovechkin? All right, 4 forwards out there. Tavares, Nylander, Marner, Matthews. Matthews at the point. Tavares on the draw here. He loses it again. Leafs getting killed in key faceoffs here. Sammy plays it up. Vital seconds taken off the clock here. This is a 4-on-3. It's a huge opportunity. Marner drops it back for Matthews. You got to get the line here. There's so much room. Willie with it. Shoot that. Nope. Marner. Matthews. Oh my God. Someone shoot it. Marner. Willie. Willie. Blocked by Carlo. Tavares is alone down low. Blocked and it goes out of play. 22 seconds to go in the 4-on-3. Interested to see what the Leafs do here. Edmondson will be coming out of the box for Toronto, so he could be your defenseman. Although you wouldn't really have him out there in a power play situation. I don't know if he's ever done that in his career. Robert Bet, Maximus Domi. I think we're going to see him. Is that the Greek version of him? Tavares wins this one. Coyle tries to draw a call. Did it work? No. Almost gets a break there. Leafs can't take it off them, and they're going to squander this 4-on-3. And here come the Leafs. 1:05 to go here. They'll have a 5-on-4. But the top unit's been out there this whole time. And a few of them were out there when it was 4-on-4. So very interested to see how this goes. 88 Laserbeam. Can you get all the new VIP members? Can you give all the new VIP members a creepy Greg Doyle voice? Happy to be here. No, absolutely not. That's Jesse's job. He does it well. I hate it. I don't want to do it. Jeez. 30 seconds to go here. It's Riley out there with the second unit. Yarncroke just dumps it. No one's even close to the thing. Oh, never mind. There's Robertson. He got there in a hurry. Bertuzzi in front for Yarncroke. Leafs batting at it. Maximum Domi to Yarncroke. On. Stop by Swayman. That was a decent opportunity. Why not start the second unit next time? Holy cow. Robertson blocked. And it goes all the way down. Leafs power play lets them down again. Smaller Exia, wondering why the Leafs don't use a similar power play setup to the Oilers. Marner equals McDavid, Matthews equals Dry, Nylander equals Nuge, Riley equals Bush, Tavares equals Hyman. Unfortunately, yeah, Drew is laughing in my ear. I think their horses are just better. They're better equipped at that, at very least. Leafs dump it, won't be icing. 5:10 to go in the first period. Reeves knocks down Lindholm. But here come the Bruins. They have numbers. So do the Leafs on the back end. Into the corner. Reeves. Ew, boy, giveaway. Goal. JVR. 4:51 to go in the first period. Now, everyone's going to be all over Reeves. They're going to be all over Keefe. Let's see what happened here. Reeves, nah, he's just picked off clean. He's just picked off clean. Sammy, maybe get your legs down. Like, look at Sammy here. Look at the biggest 5-hole in North America. Make a save. Get out of here. 4:51 to go in the first period. Make a save. It's a bad giveaway from a player who can't cost you a goal because you know you're not going to get one out of him. Make a save. Get out of here. Swayman's already made at least 2 really good saves in this period. Get out of here, Sammy. There he is. There's a save. There's Maroon being a dick. Hank Barber, damn it, pull the coach. That's pretty funny. Cassie, the Grim Reaver. What was that? It's just so bad. Make a save. Oh, that's so bad. He's covering nothing. Drew going, he has no idea breakaway's coming. He's not even in position. Be in position. You're a goalie. Tend the goal. If you're a goaltender, tend the goal. But that's not just leaving your net. It's also like you should always expect a shot. Oh, he was distracted. Like Riley, not Riley, Bertuzzi and Marchand were going at it. What's your job? What's your job? Put your body in front of the puck or get lost. It's the Stanley Cup playoffs. Beat it. If you can't do that, beat it. Find someone else who can. Beat it. Zach says, perfect timing. Love joining as the laughs go down. God, I hope they win. Listen, it doesn't look like it's happening at the moment. But comments like that, am I going to be insufferable when the Leafs finally do it? I'm going to make a video every day that summer. You're going to know. You're going to know. You're going to know. Jake Stocco, Mike Van Ryan's Leaf career ended by the Bruins again. Me here. Can we borrow Ullmark? Lol. Landon, top 3 goalie targets this summer. Yeah, living, breathing human beings. Paul Douglas, send this out for the vibes. If the Leafs win the cup, I will get a Domi tattoo without his teeth, of course. Love that. Yeah, Lori with the assist there. It's a good poke on Reeves. Boy, you really like to get a save there. Really like to get a save there. But he's not even close. Goalie coaches out there. Did you teach him to do that? That's what you do? Hey, kids, make sure you don't cover any of the ice. They don't shoot there. I doubt it. Jason, more a nice goal from JVR than a bad save from Sammy. Totally disagree. I mean, it's a nice goal. It's the NHL. A lot of goals are nice. Make a save. Swayman's been making saves. Marner had a better shot at scoring his than JVR had at scoring his. They got a save. Leafs didn't. That's been the story all series. Make a save. Nice. Nah. Here comes Tavares. One-on-one with the defender. Shot up and into the crowd. Landon says that was 4. I don't get it. Nathan Rudolph. Hey, Steve, you shouted me out in one of your videos a long time ago. Just wanted to say thanks. Also say hi to producer Drew from the DNVR crew. Boo. Yeah, no. Drew's saying no, they're sick. He likes them. They're Avs fans, though. Boo. Dave Wolf, if you said beat it anymore, you'd have to pay royalties to Michael Jackson. Whoa! Swayman just covered the puck. That's crazy. That's crazy. Look at him doing his job. Attaboy there, Jer. Attaboy. Yeah, Drew says, I think you're being way too hard on Sammy. Dude, I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Matthews out there with Bertuzzi and Marner. Marner picks it off. Bertuzzi backing him up. Marner flubs the pass from Bert. Matthews keeps it in, though. Oh, my God. They just can't generate anything. 3:38 to go in the first period. Riley. There you go. Go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. They should be saying Joe Leafs Joe. 3:28 to go in the first period. I think that was offside on the Leafs. Zachary Vitale. I heard Sammy leaves beard trimmings in the bottom of the sink. What a bum. Total joke. That is actually way more gross. Dev. There was an interview years ago where JVR said he loves going 5-hole on goalies. In his 3 scoring chances so far in the playoffs, he tried to go 5-hole on a forehand to backhand move. Well, it's certainly cool that you know that. Willie, where is it? Swayman didn't know he made a save. Yeah, producer Drew with a great point. I forgot about this. That's the first goal on Sammy low. He's allowed, 9 goals this series, and they were all up high prior to that. 23 Plaster, no matter how bad Sammy is, I'm blaming the power play. Dude, valid. Make a save, score a goal. Get a shot, get a scoring chance. You had a 4-on-3. Leafs win a draw there in the offensive zone. Holmberg, he tips it the wrong way. Bruins out with it. Holmberg, oh boy, into the corner. Good hit there from Holmberg. Ooh, I think he might have hurt his guy. Who was that, Beecher? I didn't see who that player was, but Holmberg hit him and he went straight off. That or he was tired on a line change. Good pass from Brody to Edmondson. Edmondson just airmails the thing. At some point, you're going to have to generate some offense, boys. Holy cow. Burt chips it in. Matthews going after it. Goes after Lindholm. Riley at the point. Hand pass for the whistle. Jacqueline, hey, Steve, any chance you could use your talents to call the game with a Scottish accent for 30 to 60 seconds? Sorry, we keep asking you to do stuff, but it's pretty funny. So here's the thing. I cannot do one. I know all the slang. I can't do a Scottish accent. I can't. A handful of words, but that's it. Mike Farino, Sammy thought it was going to be a quick release, which it would often be. Dude. Yeah, exactly. He needs to cover this 5-hole better. That's all. Like, listen, every shot he faces is an NHL shot. They're good. They're good shots. You need saves. Tyler Sandrock, how do I do the SDPN membership? Should be pretty easy. One of our admins will help you out in the chat. Riley steps up in his man. Partial 2-on-1 here for the Boston Bruins. Geeky shoots. Corner. Lori with it. Whoa, very close to too many men for Boston. Here comes McAvoy. Into the corner for DeBrusk, who's had a mostly quiet first period. And you'd really like to come out of a quiet Jake DeBrusk period with the lead. McAvoy puts it on, gloved by Sammy. Since March 1st, this is from Arthritis. Since March 1st, the Leafs power play are 9 for 72 in the regular season and 1 for 10 in the playoffs. Almost positive it's 1 for 12 in the playoffs. 10 for 85 overall. Youch. What's that, Drew? 1 for 14? Oh, for God's sake. Andrew says, what a waste of 8 years with this core. Hey, man. The series could be tied after tonight, all right? All right? I'm not done. I'm not ready to have that conversation yet. Wallahi, Steve, our power play and offense is shambolic. Yes. Take my money and now I'm sad. This is sad. You can have it back? I can't make them win. Tavar, yeah, they're offside. 1:14 to go in the first period as we get a face-off. Tails, dividing by 0 has got me more than the Leafs' first line. Math humor! Dev says JVR was a Leaf when he made that statement. I thought he might be. Why are y'all... this is from Rennet Mom. Why are y'all making excuses for Sammy? Make a save. Dude, it's every game. Steve, love your energy, man. Always entertaining. Entertaining. Thank you. From the botch guy. Holmberg taken down on the face-off. Leafs dump it in. No pressure. Too much of a theme. There's some pressure from Benoit. Holmberg can't hold the line. Bruins take the puck. The Bruins are eating the Leafs alive in the neutral zone and at their own blue line. Willie with it. Whoa! Breaks Pasta's ankles. A chance to end the period on a high note. Willie dekes out his own guy. The Leafs go for a change, and they give the puck away. What happened there? We got a whistle. 38.6 seconds. I think it hit someone on the Bruins bench. Mike Schmidt, who in your opinion is the best actor on the Leafs, like commercials and sponsorships? Morgan Riley's gotten better. He's gotten much better. D409. Do you really know the slang? Also, Wool from Game 5. Yes, I do. Shot from Brody. Blocked. I can read in Scottish. Oh, Matthew stopped by Swayman. Shot into the corner. Leafs have the Bruins reeling a little bit here. Build off it. Build off it. No one deep. Here come the Bruins. Marchand trades places with Danton Heinen into the corner. Man, oh man, oh man. Bertuzzi happy to gain center. Ooh, gets it to Domi. Into the corner. And that'll be the end of the first period. Shot 7-7. Bruins up 1-0 after 1. Giveaway from Ryan Reeves leads to a 5-hole goal from JVR. Nice little slew foot there from Marchand on Tyler Bertuzzi. Oh, that's terrible. He's never going to get called, though. He's never going to get called. It's not a league. Cassie, hate to say Leafs PP, looking more like the Pens power play. You take that back! Noah, Hyman goals so far, 6. Leafs goals so far, 6. Yes, that is the stat of the day. And I hate it! Omar, I know goaltending hasn't been great, but Hyman has 6 goals in 3 games, and the Leafs as a team have 6 goals. Listen, the Bruins don't look overly special, but what if they're just playing extremely disciplined, extremely well-coached hockey? Like, what if it's that? Like, they play such a simple style. They have a few really good shots, and they have a good goalie. You can win a cup with that. No one's going to call you a cup favorite, but you can win a cup with what they've got. By the way, producer Drew has an image of the Boston Pizza Watch Party, the Bowmanville Pizza Watch Party, it should be called, tonight. We were there earlier on. I should give a retweet to that. We were there earlier on. We did a live podcast in the Manville. In Bowmanville, we talked about a number of topics, including what was going to happen tonight in this game. I still think they're going to win. I still think they're going to win, folks. So if you're watching from there, thank you. And I hope you enjoy this Leafs win. With some chicken fingers or nachos. Someone ordered nachos. Woo. Woo. You're going to make me act up. I don't. Drew, do you need a break? I don't need a break. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Kyle Reactor, welcome to SDP VIP ad-free. So if you're just SDP VIP and you want to upgrade to ad-free, you can do that in the bottom right-hand corner of the chat. Silence averted. Leafs power play looks like the Kings power play. Also, Hyman has as many goals as the Leafs. Would you rather have Talbot, Steve? Cam Talbot would be the Leafs' best goalie by a country mile. Are you kidding? Retro MMA, since Ed Belfour, who has been the best goalie for Toronto? Reimer had some really good seasons, but A lot of Leaf fans are not going to like this because of the recency bias, but Frederik Andersen. He had some really spectacular seasons, and there was one season where he finished top 5 in Vezina voting. But again, spotty playoff performances. He would steal a game. He would blow a game. It was tough. Holy smokes, there's so many. Oh my God. Landon, suggestion for an off-season episode. If you could go back to the year they signed JT, would you do it and build the same way or spread the wealth? If so, how? I mean, it meant a lot to get John Tavares. It did. Losing Nazem Kadri was catastrophic. That trade was catastrophic. Like, for such a cap-strapped team to have a player of that quality locked up to 4.5, I think, for as many years as Kadri was locked up for, catastrophic. But Kadri got Kadri traded. So it hurt. I still love Kadri. I'll cheer for him all the time. But it hurt when he said to everyone who called me a playoff liability, kiss my ass. You cost the Colorado Avalanche a cup the year prior. They easily could have gone to the Stanley Cup final with the Tampa Bay Lightning. And they could have won the thing. But they didn't have you, Naz. You got kicked out again. Again. You are a playoff liability. It's just 1 year you decided to not get kicked out and your team was good because they had you. Leafs would have been better if you hadn't gotten kicked out either. But you got kicked out, Naz. I don't even remember what we were talking about. Jackie Stewart would have made a great NHL commentator with his Scottish accent, like he was in F1 after his driving career. I'm not a huge F1 guy. I don't know who that is, but he sounds cool. Cassie, I'm sorry, Steve. The power play legit looks identical. Don't you dare say that. But the Leafs and the Penguins. Felix Lindquist, I don't get why Jesse defends Sammy on the podcast. Because Jesse's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. And I mean, dude, it's not all on Sammy. Score a friggin' goal. Play some defense. Maybe don't have your worst player give the puck away. You know what I mean? Kelly Rudy on the broadcast right now pointing out that Danton Heinen was holding TJ Brody's stick and prevented him from getting to the front of the net where JVR was. And he's right. And it's the playoffs. And the NHL officials are just so subpar. And you can't complain about it. It's like this every year. Find a way. Don't give it away. The Leafs were eliminated last year on an ill-gotten goal. The Nick Cousins goal shouldn't have counted. Radko Gudas was holding Kalle Järnkrok's stick in his hands. He prevented him from defending the Nick Cousins shot, and it should have been a power play in overtime. Oh, we don't want to influence the game. You did. You handed Florida a trip to the third round. Do your job. Do your job. Ethan Mack, if the Maple Leafs cease to exist, then which NHL team would you root for and center your life around? So, okay, I'm pretending the Leafs never existed. The answer would be the Detroit Red Wings. Chris Draper went to my elementary school. I know producer Drew hates that answer. He went to my elementary school, and he was a big local hero in my little pocket of Scarborough. And everyone loved him, and everyone was cheering for the Red Wings when Draper was on that team, when the Leafs weren't in the playoffs. Charge 41, offense wins games, defense wins championships, question mark? Yeah, it'd be killer to have either of those things. John Simpson, if you're sad about the Leafs power play, remember that the Rangers have as many goals as the Caps on the power play. 2 power play goals versus 2 shorties. Wow. Where'd it go? Present day, are you still an elite playmaker when you spend so long during power plays just looking around? Mitch, please shoot the thing. You're not wrong. Puck is on his stick a lot, doing a whole bunch of nothing. Marines are OP. If someone told you a week ago that Boston would lead the Leafs in bench minors, would you believe them? Yep. I would believe anything that is a cartoonishly evil way of the Leafs losing games. Andrew, this team needs to completely rework their play style. Mediocre Brad Treliving isn't going to be able to do it, though. I mean, this is still a Franken team, right? The Leafs made the choice to hire him 5 weeks before the draft. This isn't his team yet. This isn't his team yet. You know, when he extended Sheldon Keefe, or I don't even know if he was the one who extended Sheldon Keefe, but when he talked about bringing Sheldon Keefe back, it definitely seemed like it was a trial. I think everyone here is on a trial. I think he didn't trade from the core last year because he didn't really have time to do a deal that didn't completely suck. What is the poll in the chat? Blame someone. The power play. What is it? The power play? Goaltending? Fans or Steve? I'm going to go with the power play. The power play blew it the most in that period. Yeah, BX is trashing it, and he should be. They suck. Kale, what would you give up for Philip Gustafson coming off a down year? Has shown he can be a number one. He lost his job to like a 38-year-old. Oh boy, that's a really good question. Really, really, really good question. I'd give up one of the goalie prospects who's not Hildeby or Akhtimov. What does Minnesota need? I need a little bit more there. Charge 41, looking forward to Shoresy season 3. I'm looking forward to free time where I can watch things. Robert Bet, it will be surprising to see what Brad does this summer. I think he's going to shock you guys. I think he's really going to shock you. Novacon, in an alternate reality, is there is a Dangle making REFR, Red Wings fan reaction. I think you meant to type RW. Still neurotic, but a little happier. At least I'd be able to talk about like 2002 and 2008 and all the legends who have won cups and Brendan Shanahan and not have it be tainted. Shout out to the over 7,000 people in here. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Funny how you scream for changes to the team, then fall right back in line like a child when they do nothing and proceed to fail again. Insanity. Zach, I'm going to be honest. I'm not convinced you've ever seen a single video of mine. I'm going to be totally honest. And it's weird how often that happens. Like I'll get a comment in the middle of a video where I say something and they react to the comment. But then if you watch the video, I talk about something completely opposite to that and give the opposite point of view. And it's like, okay, you just stopped the video in the middle of it and had to comment. Zach, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what? You think I'm totally on board with everything the Leafs are doing, and a lot of Leaf fans think I'm too hard on them. That probably means I'm doing a good job. Yes, Drew? Ooh, a lot of 10-second show and tell comments. You know what? I was really negative there. I'm going to grab something off the wall for 10-second show and tell, and I don't even need 10 seconds. Shout out Leo, new STP VIP. So I have a photo. How do I do this without getting reflection? I have a photo that I keep behind the camera. So, you know, you see all this cool stuff in the background, and that's more what 10-second show and tell is for, you know, showing off the stuff in the background. But increasingly, I've added things behind the camera, and I want to tell you about the things behind the camera. So a lot of it is thought starters, experiences that I've had, old press passes, pictures of some of my favorite moments: Felix Potvin beating up Ron Hextall, Matthew scoring 60 against Detroit, a lot of Felix Potvin stuff. You know, there is actually a autographed Bob Cole hockey card back there, but there's everything is memorabilia. And now that I look around, every single thing in this room is memorabilia, except for, I think, one thing, and it's just a piece of art. Well, you know what? It is a piece of memorabilia because this is signed by Johnny Bower. It's called Legendary Rivals. I found this at a memorabilia store in Ajax called Rats. It appears to be the Leafs taking on the Habs. The little boy in the net for the Leafs is wearing a Johnny Bower jersey. It's number 9 for the Habs player, who's obviously Maurice Rocket Richard. The reason I have this piece of art behind the camera as a thought starter is to remind myself what it's all about. It's all about having fun, man. It's all about having fun. It's a game. At the end of the day, it's just a game. Now, it's okay to get serious, and it's okay to be big and yelly, screamy guy, but I have this to remind me it's just a game. It's just a game. Make sure you have fun with it. Make sure you have fun with it. Invite everyone into the fun. And just remember to keep playing. So there you go. There's my 10-second show and tell. Was that beautiful? Are you crying? You tearing up? Oh my God, I've fallen so far behind with everything. Hawks 23. Stupid question, but let's say hockey is a sport that doesn't exist. What sport do you follow and why? Ooh, basketball or baseball? Really tough to say which. If we're talking about from my childhood, well, I would have grown up with the Jays winning everything. The Jays were ahead of the Raptors for me for so long, and now I'm not even sure. I was so nervous for both teams to be in the playoffs. It's just how I watch. Peter Fuller, trade with the Bruins for Bussy or Bichelle. I don't think any trade with a divisional rival or the Calgary Flames is something I just don't have an appetite for. The Leafs aren't making a trade with the Flames. They won't do it. They're not going to make a trade with Brad Treliving. So throw that out the window. And any trade with a divisional rival, there's a solid chance you get fleeced. And I don't want it. Mark Hudak, Steve, if Bill Armstrong calls in the offseason asking to trade Marner, assuming he waives his no-move clause, who would you want from Utah in return? Clayton Keller. And that's where the package starts. Yeah, Drew says starts. Yeah. If you get that 1-for-1, you take it and run, you think? I mean, Marner does only have 1 year left. Yeah, Keller would be great. I mean, can I have some of their million picks? That'd be cool. Some of the guys they've already picked. That'd be cool. Mark says, can you sing Firework by Katy Perry on the stream? Mark, no. No one wants to hear that. And also, no, my voice is absolutely shot. Rahan, sorry, I'm new to hockey and was wondering how the president could get fired. Isn't he the one who fires, i.e. Dubas? Who would fire him in this case? The president would get fired by ownership. The only person above the president is basically the board of governors. Mike, how about an appearance of the pup in the live stream? Well, that would force me to get up. I would have to go get him, and that would take away from the stream. Perth Luxury. Oh, my God. Jacob Funk, are you a CFL fan? Unfortunately not. Although I did get a Argos cheerleader to sign a ball once when I was a prepubescent boy, and it was a Defining moment in my life. Perth Luxury. When the Bruins mulch the Leafs again for Jack Edwards, Steve should have to do a 3-part goal horn quiz or Jack Edwards quotes quiz. I would do it. I don't care. Noel Morrison. Bissonnette asked Lundqvist on TBS, how do you beat Swayman? And I'm wondering the same thing. What do the Leafs need from your friendly Avs fan? They need to get more shots on goal. They're having a difficult time beating Swayman low, but they're also just having a hard time getting any shots on goal right now. Kyle Rector, do you think the Leafs take a chance on Brossoit? I certainly would. Do you re-sign both Marner and Tavares at the end of next season if you've hypothetically only gotten to the second round? No. Marner, you trade, you have to get value for him. Tavares, you try to re-sign at a severely reduced rate. Second period underway. Shots 7-7, score 1-0 for the Boston Bruins as we are here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Leafs gain the zone with a bit of a fortuitous bounce. Max Domi battling Matthews wide. That's a decent start to a period. Bertuzzi bats it down, holds the line. Incredible play with the stick by Bertuzzi. His third of the game, stopped by Swayman. Where's the puck? Where's the puck? Where's the puck? It's in a Bruins equipment. Carlo. Matthews hits him. He clears it. Is this going to be ice? Yes, it is. Very interesting. What do you do here if you're the Leafs? You're 43 seconds into the period. Bruins got a tired line out there, but your line's been out there for the exact same amount. What were your thoughts on the atmosphere when you were in the Boston Garden? Oh, it's a Metallica concert. It's great. Everyone's talking to each other. It's just alive. Tavares again. He loses the ozone draw. The Bruins are really making an adjustment here in game 4 in the faceoff dot. Puck goes out of play. ABC, I believe in the multiverse of Steve. There exists a Dangles that covers baseball with the series Bat Flips and Dang It's. I like that. Cassie, what's your favorite non-Leafs goal song? I mean, the Bruins Zombie Nation used to be the Leafs goal song. Oh, the Bruins. Good one. Oh. Hey. 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 That is the Bruins. I mean, the Rangers, right? Just over a minute into the second period here. Tavares. Puck. Oh, shot! Clean! Blocked! Oh my God! How did they block that one? Pasternak attacking, 2-on-2. Lohrei! Shot is blocked. Oh my gosh. Lohrei with it still. Holmberg. Gets it up the ice. Nice little play. Tavares in there with Nyes. Real slow. Bruins block the pass. Away they go. They are just cutting off all of the Leafs offense. All of it. Pasternak saved by Sammy. Here comes Willie. Big cheer from the crowd. He's got speed. Curls back. Tries to center it for Holmberg. Misses the puck. Here comes JVR. Mouthguard doing nothing but looking pretty. Frederick. Surprised he didn't shoot from that angle. It worked the last time. Heinen. Bruins on. Oh, never mind. Willie on his man. Kicks it to Yarncroke. Yarncroke busts out with Holmberg. It's like 2-on-4 here. Bruins bat it with not a high stick. Wotherspoon to Frederick. Tried to feed it in for Wotherspoon. Didn't work. Riley shanks it up the boards. Oh boy, Robertson, move those feet. Move those feet. Stripped by Maroon. Riley up the boards. No one's there. You're running around, boys. Fourth line. D-zone. Figure it out. Not a Leaf anywhere near a Bruin. Bruins can't hold the line. Reeves knocks his man down. Holy Toledo. Labushkin puts it into the Bruins zone. Matthews chasing after it. Where is it? Oh my goodness. Puck took a funny bounce there into Swayman. Domi! Oh, almost gets Matthews for the tip. Paul says, my wife Laura, Leaf fan, guarantees a win. So do I. Matthews, fans on the shot. Curls, tries to find Domi. Bruins holding a lot of sticks tonight, just subtly, very subtly. Benoit gets a piece of coil, not enough. Bruins high and wide. Definitely a higher event start to the period. Tavares out there. Bruins have been all over this line all series. Bertuzzi still out there with Tavares and Mitch. Zacha bodied by Tavares. Here comes Jake McCabe leading the rush, trying to buy some time for Burt on the change, I believe. Nye's out there now. And here he is. He's got a path. Marner, shoot the thing. Oh my God, shoot it. Here come the Bruins the other way. No appetite for, oh boy. Boy. You don't even get a shot on goal. Boy. Marner. Holmberg picked off. This kid's going to start getting booed. I'm serious. Holy. Unreal. Nylander back out there. Keefe rolling his lines. Quick shifts. Riley looking to center it. Oh, man. McAvoy gets Yarncroke way up high. No call. Labushkin loses the puck. Recovers, though. Justin Degman. Hope the Leafs win tonight. Just got back from Long Island, but my Canes couldn't complete the sweep. Sorry, bud. Isles in 7. Kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I'm kidding a little. Here comes Willie. He's got his legs. Labushkin driving the net. Stopped by Swayman. Labushkin behind the net with Nylander, and I think that's Kampf? Or is that Riley? It's Kampf. Puck comes loose. Bruins out with it. 3-on-2. Clean 3-on-2. Beecher driven wide by McCabe. Maroon. Lori. On. Gloved by Sammy for a whistle. And Maroon does stuff after the whistle because that's pretty much the only time he's effective. Oh, Marner's pass. If someone gets that, it's a goal. They didn't. And we're in a TV timeout. Chupas. Could a father-son draft rule work in the NHL? In the AFL, which is Aussie rules football, if the dad plays 100 games or 5 years for a team, the son can be specially drafted to that team. It's used for a few players a year. That's kind of a really cool idea. Producer Drew says he has a 20-second surprise for me. Let me see it.
We'll say hi, Steve. 3, 2, 1. Hi, Steve!
Say hi, Steve.
We'll say hi, Steve. 3.
Hi! Hi, everybody! Oh, that tickled me pink. I love seeing that. I wish I could have stayed. But here we are. Sedin Magic. Marner just doesn't have the confidence to shoot right now. Well, then we're in a vicious cycle here because that's the only way you're going to get the confidence. Shoot it off the pad. So it's a shot that's also a pass. Let's meet in the middle. Shoot! Andrew, Mitch Marner is officially a bust. Well, I think that might be a little harsh. Dude has how many? Like 90+ point seasons? I think that might be a little bit of a stretch. Just a tad. Let's stand up. Let's do a stretch. We're about to return. Eight wins in last 11 road games, regular season and playoffs, has Jeremy Swayman. 8-8 laser beam. Favorite jerk chicken spot in Scarborough. Man, there was a great place in Oshawa, and it closed down. What was it called? Oh, man. It was on King. My mouth is watering right now. Oh. There's a great run of places along Kingston in Scarborough, kind of by G&G Electronics, there by Morningside. Oh, sorry. The Leafs are attacking. Matthews out there with Tavares and Marner. Leads to an ozone draw. Man, what was the name of that? Oh, there was a really good place in Ajax, too. And it's in like a hole in the wall. Like you walk in there and you're like, how does this place sell food? And it sells the best damn food. If you walk, there are certain restaurants where if you walk in and it looks nice, leave. Matthews, ozone draw, Labushkin, Riley, on! Blocked. Marner. Strip to the puck. Here comes Pasta. Good job keeping the puck off of Matthews. Whoa! Dumped by Labushkin. Whoa! That's not interference! That's not interference! Brutal! Pasta had no stick, so he's like, I'm just going to hit everybody with reckless abandon because I can. Dude. In the Leafs corner, 12:40 to go in the second. We're finally going to get a penalty here. Is it going against the Leafs? It's going against... You're terrible. You're terrible. You're terrible. To call that like 15, 20 seconds after that nonsense. You are terrible. Oh, you suck. You suck. Oh, well, to be fair, it's a really stupid penalty from Max Domi. Cross-check right to the back of David Pastrnak. Play should have been dead. Should have been dead. Leafs should be on the power play right now. They're on the penalty kill. Way she goes. Cassie, thoughts on Letang's 82-game mystery injury? I think that is Dubas being interesting, if you know what I mean. Leafs clear it off the draw. Carter, the Leafs need a let's go for good luck. I think you're right. And JU, but also he created that chance. One of two other forwards has to get a stick on that pass defending Marner. You're not wrong. It'd be nice, but the Bruins are so good at tying everything up in front. The reason I've been taking questions is the Leafs have killed the first 30 seconds of this power play here. Here comes McAvoy. Marchand, lots of space on wide. Shot from Pasta. Whoa, shot pass from Pasta. Blocked by McCabe. McAvoy finds Marchand and he scores. Special teams killing the Leafs dead. 11:40 to go in the second. Shots 11-9 for the Leafs. Doesn't matter. Bruins up 2-0. And the Leafs in real danger of going down 3-1 in this series. Sammy just nowhere near the thing. Sammy has no idea. He has no idea. He has no idea. It's a wide open cage. But he's just not good enough. You know what you have in Sammy? It's not good enough. Is Wool better? I don't know. But at this point, you're down 2-0 in a game that could put you down 3 in the series. Got to figure something out. Labushkin on side of the net, gloved by Swayman. Trent Frederick going at it with Austin. Jake Stoko, why should I even keep watching? Because I love you. Marchand, now the most goals in Bruins playoff franchise history. 6 more than Bergeron, 1 more than Neely, who doesn't even look happy up there, by the way. Steve, been watching hockey regularly. About 2 years ago, you were the reason I became a Leaf fan. Watched every LFR since. Win or lose, thank you. Thank you, and also I'm sorry. Bruins clear the puck. Present day 2XX. Watch the Bruins. Watch what the Bruins do when Marner gets the puck. They press him. He panics. He coughs it up every time. Yep. Did you want me to expand on that? You're right. Domi puts it on, gloved by Swayman with exactly 11 minutes to go in the second period. Leafs down 2-0. Sammy, get a map incoming. I think you're right. John Lamb getting goalied every playoffs. Like, this is why on the show, like, I'm not interested in blaming like individual things anymore. It's just not good enough on the whole. The power play is more than one guy. The penalty kill is more than one guy. Defense is more than one guy. You need some friggin' saves. You got to score some goals. Like, it's about halfway through NHL game in 2024. The Bruins have 2 goals. That's not crazy. This game in a lot of other cities would be tied right now. It's not crazy to score 3 or 4 goals in a hockey game. But the Leafs, the vast majority of the time, over their last like 15 playoff games or whatever it is, Bruins are definitely onside or offside. The vast majority of their games, the last little bit, the Leafs haven't even gotten above 2 goals. How long till Keefe loads up with Nylander, Marner, Matthews? Well, they were just talking about the load up. I think they might have done it there. Or was that Willie with Marner and Tavares? Sputnik, you're seeing why the Caps let him go. You just don't know what you're getting. He can be so good. He can be so good. Phil, I don't want to say I know more about goaltending than Sammy, but how is he so consistently out of position? I don't know more about goaltending than Peter Mrazek, but he was regularly out of position, and I was comfortable saying that because he was. Kampf in there, 4th line, O-zone. Robertson, Reeves, Kampf out there. Edmondson steps up, keeps the puck alive in the O-zone. He doesn't have a stick right now. Hit whoever you want. You're allowed. Reeves, over to Brody. Brody loses it. Nope, keeps it. Finds Edmondson. Shoots. Oh, he went for Robertson. He didn't have a stick ready. Frederick gets it out. Andrew, trade Austin to rebuild. It's over. Even if we agreed that it was over, trading Austin is not it. Here comes Patty Maroon. Beecher. Hit by Edmondson, who falls down. Here comes Willie. Picked off. Maroon. The Bruins system is killing the Leafs. Lohrei shoots. Stopped by Sammy. Edmondson and Brody all over Beecher in front of the Leafs net. Doug R., are you still on the high of winning a series last season? No. I stopped being on the high of winning a series the second they lost to Florida. Why is the staff off the hook for the bad ST? What's ST? Oh, special teams. They're not. They're like all gonna get canned. Yeah. We've been trashing Guy Boucher for a week. And Brad Marchand just passed Shanny in all-time playoff points. That's lovely. You know what else is lovely? MCAL, EMKAL. We all know that hockey teams invest in elite defense. Some of them, anyway. Similarly, great organizations do the same by investing in cybersecurity and a robust IT infrastructure. Not a big company that can afford your own superstar? Not to worry. MCAL has you covered. Whether your company has 10 employees or 150, you can get the benefit of a full team of IT experts at a small fraction of the cost. It's like circumventing the salary cap for your business. You get a stacked team and gain a competitive edge for less. MCAL is 100% Canadian based in the Greater Toronto Area. We're built for speed. Help desk support requests are typically solved in under an hour. Our proactive alert system notifies our team of issues and they get fixed before you even notice. You have more important things to do than worry about your IT, and we'll take care of it. Enjoy your extremely high uptime at a reasonable, predictable cost. In many cases, we can start same day, 1 month free trial basis. Enter promo code DANGLE to receive an extra free month. That's www.mcal.ca/SDPN. Promo code DANGLE, mcal.ca/SDPN. Promo code DANGLE, your locally outsourced IT department. That one was pretty good. I went for speed. I speed wobbled a couple times. That one was pretty good. A lot of talk here about the coaches in the chat. There's a swear word, says Leafs coaching staff is below average. At this point, how do you disagree? Brett, do you think any other team would want Sammy as a goaltender? Yeah, there's probably some teams looking to get a lottery pick. Drew says we'll take him. Shut up. You're up 2-1 against the Jets. Leafs, D-zone draw. They win the draw. 9:17 to go in the second period. Sammy makes a save. Labushkin. Come on. We need some dad strength in there. Leafs gain the zone. Nice. In deep for Tavares. Boy, just no ozone pressure. Here come the Bruins. Pasta on. Jeez, that almost hit Tavares and went in. Zaka. Pasta. Marner, good break up there, and here comes JT. Dumps it in for Nyes and goes for a change. Nice little hit on Lori. And the Bruins send it down the ice to the Leafs. We like that. Good end of the shift there from the kid, and good stick there from Marner. Bruins were yelling at the ref. I bet they were. Bertuzzi stops the Bruins breakout. Oh, Matthews goes for a shot. Doesn't get it. Me here says non-core 4 goal coming this period. That would be nice. Marchand. Leafs turn it up the other way. Domi chips it in. Bertuzzi giving chase. Domi. Can't get to it before Marchand does. Bruins break it out. Here comes Geeky. Dumps it. Change. The Bruins are efficient. Holmberg. Held. Thrown to the ice by McAvoy. It's fine. 7:28 to go in the second period here. John W., if you have a glass of water on the counter, how much time has to pass before you won't drink it and get a fresh glass as we get icing there? Like 2 days. Is that gross? Drew says that's disgusting. No, the answer is I don't leave water out. I drink it. I'm a big boy who yells for a living. I need water. So I was saying a hypothetical because I don't know. Matthews out there with Marner and Nylander. 7:13 to go in the second. Matthews wins it back to Nylander. McCabe to Riley. This looks like a set play here. Nylander. Oh, tried to find McCabe. Nylander trying to get it to Mitch. No, he has it himself. Curls back. Gets it to McCabe. McCabe on! Oh, wide. Riley on. Can anyone hold the line there? No. 6:49 to go in the second period. Leith as bad coaching staff or new coaching staff and goaltending is badly needed. Freudian slip there. Andrew says Tavares looks terrible. They all do. Pathetic. I don't know if Tavares looks like the problem, man. That line doesn't work in the slightest. They got to break them up. Like all three of them. Like, what are the other lines? So good that, you wouldn't do that? Sammy gloves it. They're not getting goals. They're not getting goals from anybody. They have 11 shots through almost 2 periods. Like, Bertuzzi, Domi, Matthews. Oh, you can't break that up. Yes, you can. I was on team. You can't break that up. Now I've watched 3.5 games where the whole team stinks. Like, break it up. Frank says Marner is playing his way out of this team. I don't know how broken up about that he is. I guess we'll find out the rest of this game. Zaka and Benoit going at it. Nice. Pressuring the point. Oh! Tavares almost got a break there. It's now Tavares, Yarncroke, and Nyes. Sure, try something different. Here they come. On! Tavares, glove by Swayman. And at very least, they get an ozone draw. There you go. That's something cool. Tail says, Steve, you were the little girl in Signs? I haven't seen that movie in a while. Am I wearing a tinfoil hat? Oh, she makes the tinfoil hat? Haiku knives. Wow. Pat Big Rig Maroon is a secret to cups. Apart from 22, because the abs were good, and 23, back surgery, he's been racking up cups since Play Gloria. Bruins in 6, ? Wow, you think the Leafs are going to win another game? That's pretty cool. You know it's going 7, right? Like, no matter what happens tonight, it's going 7. You know that. First rock, Leafs are playing like they're up by 2. What is with this dump and barely chase stuff? I don't know what they're doing. The Bruins are doing an incredible job of cutting them off. And I think the Leafs are dumping it when they need a change, and they always need a change because the Bruins are running them into the ground. Jim Montgomery is a bloody incredible coach. Shout out to Jeremy Ridley, who's watching the stream, one of my hockey buddies. He's watching the stream with his daughter. Hello? Just sent me a text. We're going to get a Marley Minute tonight, by the way, in tonight's LFR from Nick Barden. Talking about the Marlies staying alive with a playoff victory last night. Andrew Doucette, who gets fired first, Keefe or Shanahan? Shanny. Matthews and Marner yelling at each other. Nylander pissed. Marner throwing his gloves. Like, dude, it's not productive. I'm glad to see them frustrated, but it's not productive. Take it out on the Bruins. I mean, teammates fight. Nathan McKinnon plays with a ridiculous fire as the Bruins ice the puck there with 5:46 to go in the second. It's got to be productive. J Picks. Who would have thought the only Leaf goal tonight will be in the Bob Cole tribute? Oof. Hey, man, dude, there's so much time left in this game. Just tuned in. Nice to see some consistency from Sheldon. Absolute garbage. Man, no one is high on this team right now. But the Leafs are about to change that. Here it comes. Riley. Can't put it around. Here come the Bruins. This is... Oh, luckily they fanned on the puck. That could have been bad. Matthews to Domi. Domi finds Bertuzzi. Tries to flip it on. Doesn't work. Bruins. Get it down. Lyubushkin up off a Bruins stick. Bertuzzi out of the zone with it. Sammy. Almost picked off by Marchand there. Tail says 7? I guess 5 is the new 7. How dare you? Swayman up the boards to Zacha. Matthews takes it off him. Bertuzzi can't get to it. Edmonton bumps into his man, but that'll be offside. Dwayne McSloy. Need more grit. Learn from the Oil and LA series. Yo, the Oilers are brutalizing those guys in every way imaginable. Hello, it's me. Ali says, if the Leafs lose in 5 and bring back the core 4 and coaching staff, are you in for next year? They're not going to do that. Like, am I still going to make videos? Yes. Am I going to be firmly against everything the Leafs are doing? Yes. They are not going to do that. There is zero shot. Absolutely zero shot. Zero shot. Zero. None. Marner out there with Nyes, and that looks like a different center. No, it's Tavares. Like, should the fans be going nuts right now? Woo! Woo! We're down 2-0 on home ice. Woo! Tavares driving the net. That's something you can go nuts about. Tavares looking for a call. Edmonton on. Stopped by Swayman. The Leafs aren't getting a call. Marner finds Tavares. I don't know why he made that pass. Here come the Bruins. Great play from DeBrusque there. Good poise. Marner behind the net with it. Finds Brody, who's just stripped to the puck immediately. Puck possession is almost identical, Leafs and Bruins, and I can't believe that. Boquist. Shot into the corner. It's Wotherspoon with it. I'm not reading that one. It's me. Something about their parents and something they would rather watch them do than watch this game. Mateo, you guys need a Paul Maurice type coach. What? Just a coach who tells their team to go out there and get away with murder? Heinen, blocked by Brody. Brody's had a decent game. When he's not getting his stick held, he's doing pretty well. Yarncroke putting pressure on the Bruins. At least someone is. Fourth line out there. Bruins behind the Leafs net. The stoic chipmunk. The Bruins are under their skin again. Unreal. Yep. They're embedded in their soul. Fourth line out there. The true fourth line. Covered up from Sammy. Dude, you had lots of time there. And it'll be a D-zone draw. 2:53 to go in the second. James Stemler, referring to the core guys frustrated on the bench. Looks like sorry for myself frustration. Wrong kind. What will it take to get these guys to stop feeling sorry for themselves and actually try? Trade them. It is 2024. Next year is the 24-25 season. They've been here since 2016. How could you possibly still have an appetite to see the same group? How? I don't. A lot of fans don't. Robert Bett, how many times during the playoffs does your wife have to tell you to take a minute and just breathe? Like she says that more than she says my name. Matthews. Stripped to the puck. Here come the Bruins. The Bruins, the second the Leafs cross the offensive blue line, they're all over them. The Leafs cannot do a thing against these guys. Still have 0 goals, by the way, on 13 shots. Here comes Bertuzzi. Bruins just 3-on-1, taking the puck. There's no one to pass to. There's no lane to shoot it. There's no nothing. Lyubushkin takes it off Pasta. That was nice. Riley. Tavares. Muffin gloved by Swayman for a face-off. Alex, at least the fans showed up, Steve. There's only one team out there. 50 mil on 4 players equals 0 goals year after year. Yeah, man. Frex, will the Leafs try to sign to Smith? I hope not. I don't want that guy on my hockey team. Dana Dow, Leafs are looking way more dangerous 5-on-5 than on the power play, taking dumb penalties. Need to start rolling top 6 more. I don't think they look dangerous doing either, man. Although, win of the ozone draw, Willie out there with Mitch and John. Shot from Mitch, glove by Swayman. All right. Yeah, do that over and over. That was some good things happening there. Keep it up. Brandon, do you secretly hope the Leafs continue to be miserable, knowing that if they were suddenly better, you'd be out of a job? I wouldn't be. Last year was the most watched year of my channel's history, and it's because the Leafs kept playing. I want them to win. Lyubushkin, whoa! Weird bounce in front. The Bruins break out with it, though. Under 2 minutes to go in the second period. Oh, boy, here comes Frederick. Shot, stopped by Sammy, thank goodness. Riley clears it to center ice. Nova Khan, the only man I trust to fix the Leafs is Jesse. Dude, he hasn't won either. Adam Dillon, I don't like the DeSmith slander, Steve. It's not slander, it is a court document. Bruins. On. Oh, that hit Lyubushkin in the face. Riley ices the puck. Jam Bottle. Marchand, number 3 all-time playoff points for left wingers. I was about to say, no, he's not. Among left wingers? Holy. Who the hell's got more? Gotta be Lucky Luke. Gotta be Luke. Oh, Robitaille and I guess Ovechkin? 1:11 to go in the second period. 9,000 of you watching. Click like. Gosh darn it, there's not enough likes for that many people. Click like. It's the least you can do. Literally. Or just sit back and enjoy. Lindholm on, wide. Riley around, and no one's there. McCabe throws a hit. Does not get the puck. Lindholm. Ugh. Leafs chip it out. It goes to Swayman at least, so it's not icing. Dunder Mifflin, Marner for a goalie in the offseason. Leafs probably lose that trade. Marner to Pasta, goal. In the final minute of the second period, big guys all out there on the ice. Matthews is out there. Marner's out there. I think Riley was out there. 41.6 seconds to go in the second period. McCabe, just awful. McCabe lays a hit, didn't need to. Brody gets just dangled out of his jock. And I think it was Marner, Domi, Matthews out there as the forwards. Yeah, they're getting booed. They're getting booed. They're getting booed off the ice. I'm going to turn it up on my feed so I can hear it. There you go. There's your fan noise. Rebound. Kampf. The only guy who can score on Jeremy Swayman, apparently. Oh boy, it's getting ugly in that building. It's getting ugly. They're getting booed off the ice to end the second period. They're down 3-0. Heavily, heavily booed off the ice. In what is potentially the final home game for a lot of guys. Jake says, Steve, not even your love will keep this game on. Gerald Montplacer. Series isn't winnable. The Leafs system is awful. Zinc, in their heads, 100%. Boy. Oh, there's 11,000 people in here. That's great. There's 11,000 people in here. You know what you're here for. You know why you're here. You're here to watch me talk about what? All right? Like, best case scenario, what happens here? Best case scenario, what friggin' happens here? This team that can't make a save, can't score on the power play, can't get a stop on the penalty kill, can't score at all in general. They're getting outcoached and everything. They find a way to miraculously win Game 5 in Boston, win Game 6 in Toronto, and force 7, just like they did in 2013 and 2018, and blow Game 7 in Boston, just like they did in 2013 and in 2018. Leaving out 2019 because the Leafs had 2 chances to beat the Bruins in that series. 2. The Bruins led that series for how many minutes? How many minutes? The answer is 0. 0 minutes. They led that series. It was 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. The Leafs had 2 opportunities before dropping Game 7, 5-1 in Boston. So we have seen, if the Leafs are to come back in this game or in the series and post some kind of miracle, pull something off, we haven't even seen a glimpse of it in this series. They're going to have to do something completely different. At what point do we see every line combination there is, every D pair there is, every goalie there is, and realize it's just not enough? You are getting smacked by the most mediocre Bruins team we've seen in like half a decade. And I mean that as a compliment to the Boston Bruins. Remember, the standard that this team right now has to live up to is they won 65 games last year. 65. They got guys like Danton Heinen playing in the top 6. Pavel Zacha, Charlie Coyle. They got an elite top pair. They got great goaltending. They got some guys who can score. And then they just friggin' work. They work you. And they have a guy who might be the best coach in the NHL in Jim Montgomery. He won Coach of the Year last year, and he might deserve it more this year. He's got fewer horses to work with. And he still finished a point shy of winning the division. And now here we are, Game 4, and they are smacking the Leafs. Absolutely brutalizing them on home ice. If the Leafs are to come back in this series, it is going to be with something that we haven't seen at all. Any kind of decent forecheck, speed, discipline, non-brain dead decisions, taking advantage of what? Like taking advantage of 4-on-3 power plays. Something, anything. I don't know what they do. I really don't. I don't know what they do. The chat is absolutely going feral right now. Andrew Hess, blow it up. Franchise is irredeemable. Well, if it's irredeemable, what's the point of blowing it up? It's time to become Oilers fan, Steve, over my dead body. Jake, can you fire a coaching staff in the playoffs? They should. Why do they use up their energy and skills in the season and ditch them for the playoffs every time? They don't play playoff hockey, man. There's an image on the screen right now. It's trending on Twitter. It's Matthews and Marner looking at each other like, what do we do? Have you ever been to Salt Lake? Like, I don't know what they're asking each other, dude. Chat absolutely going completely feral. Down goes Brown, pointing out Sheldon Keefe's extension doesn't kick in until next season. Emily says, I don't even want to be a Leaf fan anymore. Yeah, it's April. You'll be back. Against all your better judgment, you'll be back. Shiloh, Hart. When was the last time they played with Hart? 2013. 2013, but they just weren't a very good team. Solomon, no, don't worry. This team is built for the playoffs. What a crock of crap, eh? I really did think this roster was different. I did. Not even close. And like after the series, whenever that happens, you know, if the Leafs were to get eliminated, never know. You're going to hear about this guy's hurt, that guy's hurt. You know, Marner's not playing at 100%, high ankle sprain. I don't care, and no one should care. It's the NHL. All of these guys are hurt. Evander Kane scored a goal last night. He's got a sports hernia that he's been playing through for months. Connor McDavid repaired his own knee through rehab. He's a medical miracle. Find a way. They just showed that third goal. Boy. Get TJ Brody off my hockey team. Golden, let's go Oilers. Death Eater, why can't they score goals in the playoffs? 1 goal from the core 4. Leafs win. Who even has it? Oh, Matthews. Matthews got the winner in game 2. That's it. That's all they got. Trade you Sully for Keefe. Also Raquel and a pick for Mitch. No. Frobro, is it over? The series seems lost. I mean, this is a pull out all the stops intermission for Sheldon Keefe. Someone sent me the clip of these guys yelling at each other. It's just Marner and Nylander and Bertuzzi are just like completely ignoring Marner. Fretzelmania, if NHL had wrestling logic, who turns heel and babyface on the Leafs? Like, I don't know. They're all babyfaces. Like what the Leafs are in wrestling terms, they're all sick to your stomach babyfaces. Like they're Rocky Maivia at the beginning of his career, where people were going, Rocky sucks and die, Rocky, die. He was this baby face that the WWE was like, this guy's good. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. And everyone was like, ugh, we get it. And they hated him. And it wasn't until he turned into a jerk, into a heel, that people are like, damn right. The Rock came back this time. He came back this year with the Bloodline to take on the Bloodline. And he's a good guy. And WWE went, look, he's a good guy. And the fans went, boo and hiss, you suck. And he went, you're right. And they changed his theme music, and he came out as a cocky jerk, and he was a heel, and everyone ate it up. Best WrestleMania in years. With this dude who hasn't wrestled in God knows how many years. And the last time he did, he like tore tendons off his pelvis. Ryan Walsh, can the Leafs trade Marner? No trade clause. He's got a full no trade clause. Best you can do is tell him, here's, we're not playing you, so you got to give us a list. That's the best you can do. Thank you, Matthew McCollum. Lauren Coe, team is in its own head, defeating themselves. What year is this? You know what I mean? It's this every year! Trees die in autumn, Leafs fall in the spring. Marner out, Nylander out. Get some new guys to rebuild in. I don't know if you've seen Nylander's playoff numbers. Nylander's playoff numbers as a Leaf have been actually stellar. And even though this is his first game, I don't think he's trailing the guys in the core by very much. How many points does Matthews have? Like, I'm trying to look it up right now. Who leads this team in points? Oh, Hockey DB doesn't have it up. They're brutal. They're awful. Man. I need to take a break. I haven't had a break all show. Drew, do you have a clip? They're both too long. So can we just put up a graphic for, I need 3 minutes. I don't know if we have 8 minutes left. You know what? Play the clip, and if we have to cut it short, we'll cut it short. This is our Caitlin Clark conversation from the VIP episode. Take it away.
She got drafted first overall by the Indiana Fever, and she had her introductory press conference with the Indiana Fever. And you probably have seen this video, but if you haven't, a reporter by the name of Greg Doyle of the Indiana Star decided to ask her a question. And you'll hear the audio here, but you won't be able to see what he does, and we'll explain it after you hear the audio.
Hi, Caitlin. Greg Doyle, Indy Star. Real quick, let me do this.
You like that?
Oh God, this hurts.
I like that you're here. I like that you're here.
I do that at my family after every game, so.
Okay, well, let's start doing it to me, and we'll be able to get along just fine. So, question is.
So right there, you'll hear Greg Doyle ask Caitlin Clark a question, but before he asks her a question, he does the heart thing. So you know the heart that like Taylor Swift always does. Yeah. You put your fingers together, you do a heart. He does the heart thing to Caitlin Clark, who is on the podium, and he is in the audience asking her questions, and he does the heart thing to her, and she goes, you like that? And he goes, yeah, I like it. And she's like, yeah, I do that to my family after every game. And he's like, well, I hope you do that to me while you're here. Things will go a lot better.
The amount of people laughing surprised me.
I think it's 100% awkward laugh.
Yeah.
Like when I'm uncomfortable, I usually laugh.
What was that Julia Louis-Dreyfus thing from Veep? What the fuck? I think that's what everyone's.
Yeah.
That's the subtext.
So let's play it one more time, and then let's get into his apology. So when you're hearing this, imagine he does the heart thing. He's off camera, so you can't see him actually do it.
Hi, Caitlin. Greg Doyle, Indy Star. Real quick, let me do this.
You like that?
I like that you're here. I like that you're here.
I do that at my family after every game, so.
Okay, well, let's start doing it to me, and we'll be able to get along just fine. So.
I like that you're here. I like that you're here. Start doing it to me, and we'll get along really fine.
Look at her face.
And
she's shocked.
She doesn't know what to say. Like,
no.
What do you say? What do you say? Like, so here's what I want to understand.
Mm-hmm.
First off, what is the quote he's going for his purported article for the Indy Star? What are you?
Well, he didn't ask this question yet. Like that.
Oh, so he had a question.
Yes. So if you hear the end of this, he's going into his question.
And we'll be able to get along just fine. So. Question is, and then he asks a question. So this was just his introduction, because Caitlin Clark is in Indiana for the first time, meeting the Indiana press and all the media that's there, the national media as well. And he's like, hello, Caitlin, here's this heart.
We're gonna get along just fine. I'm glad you're here.
So Jesse, please never again.
You
sounded like a horse.
I'm quoting Greg Doyle.
Like a cartoon horse.
I'm glad you're here.
Please.
I don't want to do this anymore. I want to
What were you gonna say, Adam?
What was he going for? Was he?
I'm not like other dads. I'm a cool dad.
Caitlin Clark is in her early 20s.
She's 22.
Okay. She's not gonna date you, bro. And also, let me just say that is that what he's going for? Has he interacted with a female?
You think he's trying to rizz up Caitlin Clark?
Like, that can't be what he's doing, right? Like, this feels like it was. I mean, maybe. Sorry, it absolutely can be what he's doing.
Yes,
but I am
Adam,
praying beyond belief that you're not hitting on an athlete at her introductory press conference. Please,
SDP, BI, please let me leave the room.
Yeah. So okay, let's try to say for a second that he wasn't trying to hit on her, because that's so outrageous to me. There's no way.
No, it starts with, hey, I'm cool. I know the heart thing.
So what's the bit?
I don't know.
Because we know it didn't land, but usually with a bit that doesn't land, we could
We're back. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. We're still over 10,000 viewers. That's great. Listen, I know a lot of you were watching. I literally had been streaming for 2 hours straight. A little bit more. I needed to use the little boys' room and get some water. Kelly Rudy is currently on national television in Canada, going nuts on Mitch Marner. Paul Bissonnette is currently on national television in the United States, going nuts on Mitch Marner. There is currently a clip going viral of the Leafs bench, and it's Matthews and Marner yelling at each other and everything. And Nylander says to someone, we don't know who, everyone is assuming it's Mitch Marner. That's not fair. We have no idea. We cannot confirm that. But he says what looks like, stop effing crying, bro, just shoot. Or stop effing crying, bro, it's not junior hockey. It's definitely stop effing crying, bro. And I can't help it, Will. Dude, this sucks. Joseph Woll is going to start the third. Someone at the game just texted producer Drew that. Nah. Really? I mean, this is Keefe not just sending a message. Like, this is a Hail Mary. Full of grace. Boston is playing like they know they're going to win and are manifesting it. Toronto is playing like they know they're going to lose and are trying to prevent it. Damn right. Daniel on the oh my God, it is Joseph Woll in net. Wow. His playoff career 1-2 with a 2.43 goals against average, 9.15 save percentage. That is a good save percentage. Yeah, Sammy's done as a Toronto Maple Leaf. That's it. You can't go back to him ever. He's done. That is the last, unless Joseph Woll gets hurt. That is literally the last you will see Ilya Samsonov play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's over. It's over. Crazy. Leafs starting the third period with Bertuzzi, Domi as the center, and Marner. Yeah, this is Keefe just throwing shit up against the wall and hoping it sticks. Sorry to everyone watching with a child. Oilers fan here. Once upon a time, I used to come watch Steve lose his mind, and they hated the Leafs. Now I've come to feel sad and sorry. Sorry about that. Here come the Bruins. They just missed the net. Puck goes around. Finn Glizzy says, Joseph Woll. Hot Lettuce gifted 5 SDPN memberships. Thank you. Keefe is throwing everything at the wall. Is Matthews benched? Tavares with Nyes and Nylander now. Keefe just full blender. Lyubushkin. It's a minute in, 2 shifts, and Matthews has not touched the ice. Unless I missed it. I've been looking at comments and everything. Nylander. Now Holmberg and Robertson are out there. Holmberg, Robertson, and who? Willie's got a sub off. Holmberg, Robertson, Yarncroke. Is Matthews benched or injured? They're down 3-0 in a playoff game. Yeah, if Matthews is benched, you fire Keefe before the game's over. Did he not start the period? Oh my God. Have you ever been to Iowa? No. And now it's Kampf, Nyes, Reeves. No, they're playing with 11 forwards. They're down 3-0 to the Boston Bruins in a game that could see them go down 3-1 in the series. And Austin Matthews is not on the bench. This is catastrophic. Robert Bett. Heard Rod Brindamore isn't signed yet. Don't tell me I haven't thought about it. Somebody invent time travel and grab Cujo. Here's Max Domi with it. Riley. Oh my God. CJ says, should I say CJ says? Sorry. Apparently Austin never came out of the locker room. So who knows? Maybe he's throwing up or something. Leaf shoot! Whatever. Lyubushkin off the post. I thought that was in. Geeky. That might have gone in. A little over 3 minutes gone in the third period. That would have been the best goal of Ilya Lyubushkin's career. Leafs chip it in. Crossbar, they're saying? Unworthy Thor. Does Matthews have the poops? Yeah, that's probably what's going on. Pasternak shoved off balance by Simone Benoit. Matthews has food poisoning. Food poisoning doesn't last this long. Or at least I've never heard of that. Stomach bugs do. I mean, who knows? Maybe they're just saving him. Well, there's 2 days off until game 5. So I'm thinking he's not playing right now because he can't. Icing, 15:58 to go in the third period. Oh, right off the crossbar. Unbelievable. I mean, that gives you a chance to tie the game. You score that early. Get the Bruins feeling a little nervous. TNT broadcast says food poisoning for Matthews. Like what, 4 days worth of food poisoning? Yeah, give him an IV. Maybe that's what's going on right now. What would be more sadder? Matthews leaves and wins a cup. Yeah, I mean, dude, they just signed him to a contract extension. It's not happening. Pasternak going 1-on-4. 1-on-5. And somehow the next person to touch the puck is a Bruin. Happens way, way, way too much. Tavares out there with Willie and Robertson. I wondered if they would try that tonight. And here's one shift of it. Fans starting to get loud. Here come the Bruins. Danton Heinen. Like, wasn't Heinen like a PTO? I know he was a Bruin before. He was a Bruin last time they played the Leafs, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Or 2018, he definitely was. And I know that because we looked at each other because I was sitting between the benches. 88 laser beam. Matthews injured. No, I'm not reading that. Wesley Novak. I also have the poops and no points tonight. Fair enough. Has anyone thrown up on the ice mid-game? Not that I can think of. I've seen it in baseball, not in hockey. I think I've seen guys throw up on the bench. Benoit. And we get a whistle with 14:32 to go in the third period. Leafs 17 shots. They're down 3-0 on home ice. Mike Schmidt, I legit had salmonella poisoning for 4 days straight. Last week, it's real. No, see, to me, I guess I don't know the difference between food poisoning and a stomach bug. You know what I mean? Like when you tell me you have salmonella, I look at that as more than food poisoning, but I don't know. I guess all that matters is stuff is coming up. I had Norwalk. Leafs just tweeted Matthews will not return. Oh my God. Marner throws it in front. No one gets it. Shot. Rebound. Marner. Nice move. And he scores. What a goal from Mitch Marner. When they needed him the most, with 14-17 to go in the third, the Leafs finally have life. Panama plays as pandemonium strikes Scotiabank Arena. What a move between the legs from Mitch, and from one knee, he tucks it in. There's one. There's only one way to change the narrative. There is no way around this wall or over it. You have to bust through it. Scotiabank Arena rocking, and there goes Marner again on the ice with Domi as his center and Tyler Bertuzzi. Domi around for Riley. Oh, goodness, Domi knocked down. Here comes Marner. He has Bertuzzi with him. Marner's first of the playoffs was a beauty. Labushkin has played an increased role here in the third period. Oh, Tavares. Where'd the Bruins go? Oh, partial break. DeBrusque knocked over by Morgan Riley. Labushkin up the boards to Tavares. Tavares gets it across the ice slowly to Willie. Willie, Burt out there for a very long shift. Oh, Willie! Tucks. Oh, he almost tucks it 5-hole. Good stop from Swayman. Marchand blows the tire. 13-15 to go in the third period. Benoit, smart play to go back. The Seattle Mariners had a guy who would puke on the field as a party trick? Why? Nylander digging at it behind the net with Tavares. Charlie Coyle breaks out. The Bruins appear pretty content to just send it deep, which is decent news for the Leafs. Robertson, his role is 100% going to increase this period. He's out there with the fourth line. It is Kampf and Holmberg. No, what's going on? Yarncroke out there with Holmberg and Kampf. I think I might have mistaken Holmberg's 29 for Robertson's 89. Willie, oh, good stop from Swayman. That was so close. Whew. Let's talk about MCAL a little bit, everybody. MCAL, E-M-K-A-L. We all know that great hockey teams invest in elite defense. Similarly, great organizations do the same by investing in cybersecurity and a robust IT infrastructure. Not a big company that can afford your own superstar team? Not a worry, MCAL has you covered. Whether your company has 10 employees or 150, you can get the benefit of a full team of IT experts at a small fraction of the cost. It's like circumventing the salary cap for your business. You get a stacked team and gain a competitive edge for less. MCAL is 100% Canadian and based in the Greater Toronto area. We're built for speed. Help desk support requests are typically solved in under an hour. Our proactive alert system notifies our team of issues and they get fixed before you even notice. You have more important things to do than worry about your IT, and we'll take care of it. Enjoy extremely high uptime at a reasonable, predictable cost. In many cases, we can start same day, 1 month free trial basis. Enter promo code DANGLE to receive an extra free month. That's by going to www.mcal.ca/SDPN, www.mcal.ca/SDPN, promo code Dangle for a free extra month. Your locally outsourced IT department. And we're back from commercial break. That was well timed. This watch along is brought to you by MCal. So thank you to MCal for supporting this small business. Watching the Leafs in the playoffs is pure comedy gold. If you took the entire NHL and had a fantasy draft style and gave the Leafs the first 25 picks, the org would still find a way to lose. Dude, they just scored! 12:30 to go in the third period. Offensive zone draw. Domi loses it. Marner's in pursuit, though. Almost gets to it. Bruins, again, just happy to get it out. Lyubushkin, boy, he's seeing a lot of ice right now. That guy's been on a plane for hours and hours and hours this week. He went all the way home to California to meet his newborn daughter and came back. And now here he is in Game 4, where the Leafs need 2 goals to tie on home ice. Still haven't hit 20 shots. Maybe the 20th is the one that brings them within a goal. Here come the Bruins, 3-on-2. DeBrusk finds Zacha. Stopped by Woll, his first real challenge. 85-mile-an-hour shot, 11:43 to go in the third period. Look at Maple Leaf Square. Look at it. Absolutely packed. Still. Leafs were down 3-0 entering the third, and it didn't look like any of them left. Marner is a top 5 trending topic on Twitter in the U.S. right now. Wow. Well, I mean, he just got completely lambasted by national media in 2 different countries and then scored a highlight reel goal. I mean, I don't know how much he or anyone else is let off the hook if they don't come back and tie this game. 11:20 to go in the third period. Nice. Stick tied up there. Tavares. Ooh. Willie's got to get out. Got to clear the zone. Tavares out there with Nylander and Nyes. Leafs have 11 forwards right now. If you're just tuning in, Austin Matthews not out there for the third. Kampf. Attack Shattenkirk. Robertson. Finds Järnkrok. On. Stopped. I don't think Reeves is going to see the ice unless this thing gets out of hand. Is the Sportsnet stream choppy, jittery, or is it just me? It's not for me, but I'm watching on Ignite as the Bruins ice the puck. 10:42 to go in the third period. Apparently, J.S. Jaguar threw up in a game in Europe during the 05 lockout. Fun fact. Finished the period, too. A ref threw up in the Pittsburgh versus Tampa game 10 years ago. Why do I think I remember that? 10:42 to go in the third. Domi for the faceoff. But the ref dropping the puck for the faceoff, or the linesman rather, has the Bruins have done a really good job getting around their legs, and the Leafs have not, dating all the way back to the first period. Boquist, sandwiched by Riley and Marner. Puck stolen off him by Lyubushkin. Bruins still pressuring. There's Marchand. Gets between Lyubushkin's legs. Riley enters the zone with Burt. Blocked. Man, there's always a Bruin there. Marner. Taking over the game. Oh, to Domi! Sneaky little pass. Stopped by Swayman. Riley. On! Almost had the Domi tip. Boy, the Leafs have some life right now. Lots of time. But lots of time is going to turn into not lots of time pretty quick. Mike asking if the alcohol content in my cup increases based on circumstance. No. Leafs away in front. Edmondson! Oh, he puts it high and wide. How? He had so much net to shoot at. Nyes holds the zone. Tavares finds Edmondson again. I think that hit the post. Nylander called. Brutal. Oh. How didn't Joel Edmondson score there? Oh. Save the first time. Second time. No, I don't think that hit the post. And Nylander, yeah. I mean, that's a hold on Jake DeBrusk. I don't know what he's thinking doing that. This makes it really, really hard for the Leafs to win. Mike asking about the alcohol content. It's water. I've had, I think, 3 beers in 8 weeks. I have a newborn. I would fall asleep. Like, not even 3 beers, like 3 alcoholic drinks, period. I've had a couple non-alcoholic beers. Well, so people on Twitter are saying, why are the Leafs declaring Matthews is out for the game? Because, you know, what if it goes to overtime? Is he still going to be puking and pooping? Maybe it's not the puking and pooping. Could be something else. Andrew saying it's too late. They started in the second period. I wouldn't even give them that much credit. They started in the third. Call them the Bay Leafs because they looked cooked. Oh, ha, ha, ha. You know what? I've heard a lot of Leaf chirps. I haven't heard that one. That's a good one. Monsieur Booyah, cheers from a fellow girl dad. Yeah, we get it now. We're better than. Thank you to SDPN Group from Yoann. Thank you. Oh, boy. Boy. Here we go. How does the team's entire offense just disappear? I don't know. Like, look how spectacular Marner's goal had to be. Like, that's what they needed to beat Swayman. It's ridiculous, dude. Willie was thinking, will they get away with it? Yeah. Swayman putting on a clinic. Goalie difference. You're totally right. 9:12 to go in the third period. Bruins 3, Leafs 1. Bruins have a 2-minute power play here. Scrambled draw. Bruins have the puck. McAvoy on, up and over the net. Joseph Woll now in net for the Leafs. Sammy was in net for the 3 goals in the first 2 periods. TJ Brody around for Yarncroke, who can't clear the zone. Bruins hold the wall well. Oh, boy. 2 big saves on DeBrusk from Joseph Woll. Pasternak behind the net. Oh, boy. Woll breaks up the pass. Shot from Coyle. Stop. Yarncroke got to get that out, and he does. 1:18 to go in the power play. 8:26 to go in the third period. Pasternak. Stopped up there by Holmberg. Nice. Thought he had a break. Here come the Bruins. Oh, Pasta! Stopped. Point blank by Joseph Woll. Coming into this game cold. Into a series that's been pretty hot. If you're a Leaf goalie. Couple huge saves there from Woll. Jay Booner would blurp where he would puke in the outfield with the intent of making others puke too. He once got Ken Griffey Jr. and Sr. to both do it at the same time. Apparently, he found it funny and baseball is boring. Okay. 8:06 to go in the third period. Holmberg wins that draw. Big draw, and the Leafs get it out. 50 seconds to go in the Bruins power play. The Leafs are going to somehow... They got to somehow, in the next... With about 7 minutes to go in the game, assuming they kill this penalty, get 2 goals to tie it. Marner. Oh, cheeky little pass to Kampf. And it works. Kampf clears it. Swayman has the puck now with 15 seconds to go in this Bruins power play. So, what do you do once this is over? Because Willie's going to come out of the box. Oh, boy. Bruins ringing it around. Lindholm into the corner. Get it out, get it out, get it out. Willie with it. Swap off. Get him some killers. Get JT, get Robertson, get friggin' Domi, get Marner, get anyone. Here comes Riley. That's a good start. JT almost has a break there. Bruins breaking out. This is going to be a partial 2-on-1. It's going to be, oh, great defensive stick from Nick Robertson. Riley. Boosh. Marner can't handle the Boosh pass off the boards. Leafs definitely cheating offense here. 6:20 to go in the third period. You need one, and then you need another one. Riley chips it in. The Leafs got to gain with possession here. McCabe flips it in. Bruins straight back out. You got to do it with possession, boys. Partial break for the Bruins here. Shot stopped by Wool. Simone Benoit taken down. Jake DeBrusk is going to get the call. And the Leafs not letting the Bruins touch the puck. They want to try to score first. Domi driving the net. And the Bruins touch it with 5:43 to go in the third period. Benoit looks hurt. Lyubushkin comforting him on the bench. I wonder if Benoit... Ooh, you know what I think happened? I think he got slashed on the way down. And that's what hurt him. That or he jammed his shoulder or something into the board. You know, be pretty cool if the power play showed up. You need it. Hey, Marner was getting hammered. This guy sucks. He's letting the team down. Scores a highlight reel goal. Gets them in the game at very least. He showed up. Let's get the power play to show up. No Matthews. So it's going to be an extremely new look power play. I don't even know what you do with it, to be honest. Honestly, with the amount of time left in the game, how much time is left again? 5:41. You need 2. Do you consider pulling Wool? After the power play, you have a chance to get a 6-on-4, man. Yeah, but they can clear it for free. You're right. Ugh. Real tough. Watchtower. Steve, if Kyle Dubas would have stayed, do you think the team would have improved? I think Dubas would have done what this team is going to end up doing anyway. Oh, that's interesting. So it was DeBrusk. They reviewed it or something, and they gave the slash to Pasternak, and that's what hurt Benoit, was the slash. Interesting. Marchand upset about it. I mean, you got the wrong guy. What do you want? So here's the power play. Marner. Tavares is going to take the draw like he always does. And I think it's just Domi straight up taking Matthews' place. Yep. Marner loses his stick, complains about it. You're not going to get that call. You think you're going to get a full 2-minute 5-on-3 with under 6 minutes to go in a playoff game? They could lop your arm off. I don't think that would happen. Max Domi flubs the entry entirely, and that'll be an offside call. Marner's stick was snapped in half. By who else? Brad Marchand. You're just so bad at your job. And it's just not a league. It's just not a league. Oh, yeah, there it is. Sheldon, keep going. It's effing Brad. It's not a particularly good professional sports league. Yeah, well, they never do that. That's the problem, actually. Marner attacking. Oh, Domi. I don't think he knew he had Willie alone in front. Marner out in front of Tavares. Oh, can't even get the shot off. The Bruins are all over him. Riley can't hold the zone, and with 1:15 to go in the power play and under 5 minutes to go in the game, the Leafs got to get something going here. Willie attacking to Tavares. Mitch. Leafs can't hold the line. Robertson is out there now. Willie. Tavares. Around to no one. No one's even close. No one is even close to the puck. And the Bruins clear it. You're dumping it, and no one's there! All game, every game of this series. You're dumping it, and no one's there! Power play, 5-on-5, all of it. What do you hope to accomplish? You're dumping it to Casper, the friendly freaking ghost. Yarncroke shoots wide. Robertson first to it. Yarncroke can't get it. Bruins clear it. Under 4 minutes to go. 10 seconds to go in this power play. Here comes Bertuzzi. Ugh. Flub zone entry again. Sammy out to play it. 0 shots. 0 shots on a power play with less than 5 minutes to go on home ice in a game where you're down 2. Fire everyone. Now, why is Kampf and Reeves and Holmberg on the ice? Edmondson shoots. It's blocked. The third pair and the fourth line are on the ice. You need 2 goals. What are you doing? Under 3 minutes to go. Edmonds. None of the players on the ice should be there. All 5 of them. Not one of the 5 players on the ice should be there. Nylander's out there now. Good. He can score goals. Tavares shoots. Stopped by Swayman. Wool's gone to the bench for the extra attacker. Leafs glove it down. That was Marner at the point. Leafs on. Up and over the net. Marner racing after it again. Gets it to Tavares. Tavares to Riley. Dude, you got 2 minutes. Shoot the thing. Shoot the thing. Shoot the thing. Shoot the thing. Bertuzzi shoots the thing. Stopped. Leafs creating traffic. Riley gets it to Bertuzzi. They got to enter the zone again. Under 2 minutes to go now in the third period. Get it up ice. Shoot the thing. Marner, I don't know what that pass was, frankly. That was a good pass. Finds Nylander. Shot from Riley. A stick shatters. Stop friggin' whining and go to the bench and get a new stick. Marner His shot doesn't get through. Bruins up. And now we pray it doesn't go in, and it doesn't. Icing. 1:31 to go in the third period. Sedin, Keefe again getting shoved into a locker by Montgomery. Ryan Reeves, David Kampf, and who is the other guy? Holmberg, I think. Do the Leafs have 3 worse offensive forwards? Or do the Leafs have 1 in the lineup? So who's on the ice for the Leafs right now? Riley, Marner, McCabe. I think I saw Nyes. Guy Boucher. Going ham. 91 seconds to go in the third here. Wow, Nicholas B. Is this sabotage? God, it feels like it, doesn't it? Also, thank you. Nice. The camera just showed a Leaf fan yawning. Tavares for the draw. It's Tavares, Nylander, Bertuzzi, Riley, Marner, and Domi. Bruins come up with it. Chip it out. Marner's got a race. No ice. That's a perfectly executed chip. Marner with it. 80 seconds to go in the third period. Marner gets it to Tavares. Marner. You got to be harder than that on the forecheck. Oh, my God. Domi, Nylander, blocked. The Bruins are blocking everything. The Bruins clear the puck. Is it going to be cleared into the net? No icing. Minute to go in the third period. Leafs gain the zone. Dude, the seats are empty. This is sad and pathetic. Bruins high stick it out. Mitch. Leafs are getting booed off the ice. Nylander. Tavares. Wide every time. Bertuzzi puts it on. Rebound. Domi. Blocked. Shoot! Less than 30 seconds to go. Shoot the puck. Blocked. The Bruins clear it, and this one might go in. Just wide. 18.6 seconds to go in the third period. The Bruins are just the best coach team in the league. Easily the best coach team in the league. And, David Kampf out there. I know a lot of you are watching with kids, so I'm doing my best. 10, 9. They're going to get an empty netter, aren't they? Nope. Leafs drop the game 3-1 and are now down 3-1 in the series. Nicholas saying, this is the worst performance I've seen in my 16 years of being a Leaf fan. You don't remember Game 7 2019? You don't remember Game 7 2021? See where I'm going with this? The core has booked their golf trips. Yeah, a lot of the same stuff. My kingdom for a Marner shot instead of a pass. He scored a highlight reel goal. No one gives a damn. It's crazy. Apparently, Marchand is tied with Wayne Gretzky for most playoff empty netters with 9. Aren't you glad you don't pay for playoff games? Yes. Imagine spending your rent on this. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people who attend Leaf playoff games rent. The Hockey Night panel is talking about the relationship between Marner and Nylander, and I'm going to read a text that I just got from someone who's watching right now, and I will censor it for you, buddy. Okay? It's 15,000 people watching right now. I'm going to read a text from my buddy Michael Bublé. Watching as usual. Does the pain for us ever end? Mike, who is us? You are up 2-1. But I love you. Oh, there's more. He said a bad word. How much will Marchand keep getting away with? Mike, can I call you Mike? You've traveled the world. You've been to many, many places, met many, many people, and signed many, many autographs. Guaranteed, you have not signed as many autographs as Brad Marchand has signed sticks for NHL officials. It's a joke. It's a joke. And yet, this is the heartbreaking part for me, Mike. Can I call you Mike? This is the heartbreaking part for me, Mike. Leafs get a power play, even if it's a two-man advantage. Then what? Then what? Then it's the power play out there. They stink. I need a Leafs remix, Mike. I need a Leafs remix called Feeling Bad. We can get a verse about the Canucks in there. You know? Talk about 2011. Talk about Mark Messier. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. This is just us talking, commiserating amongst ourselves. He can't keep getting away with it. He can't keep getting away with it. The Leafs are in a world of trouble. Down 3-1 in the series. Now, here's the cruel part. Do you want to know what happens next? I can tell you what happens next. It's 2 days off between game 4 and 5. That's the first little bit of torture. That's your arms and legs are in the torture rack thing, and that's them going click, 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 click. That's the first rotation. You're getting a couple pops. It actually feels kind of nice. You're at the chiropractor. They don't have Matthews, it looks like. Click, 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 click. You get 2 days of narrative. Who needs to do what? Click, 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 click. Then you realize that in 2013 and 2018, both of the two last times the Boston Bruins have had a 3-1 series lead against the Leafs, they blew it and it went to 7. Click, 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 and they rip it out from the limb. They rip it out from the socket, is what I meant to say. It's the limb being ripped out from the socket. Jackie James says $12 million for 4 players who enjoy golf. You know what is funny, and I will say this. Every time the Leafs core does poorly, the amount of money they make to people who want to rip on them goes up. 12. Well, actually, you know what's funny? 2 of them do get raises next year. That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool and hip and happening. Hey, by the way, you better click like and click subscribe. There's over 14,000 of you sick sons of guns and only 3,400 likes. You make me sick. You're window shopping my suffering. You're just window browsing my pain? Click like and click subscribe, you bunch of bums. Also, I love you and thank you for watching. Peabody Hamburger says, instead of trading, that's a great name. Instead of trading everyone, the NHL should bring a second team to Toronto. Cheaper seats, and the team isn't cursed. Do you know how many people would jump ship so fast? So fast? There's a lot of young people cheer for the Leafs. They only do it because, like, their mom or dad. Legit. Daniel, does this team even like each other? Well, let me ask you. Do you like them? There's your answer. Will Kliss gifted 5 SDPN memberships. Thank you. Marner, get ready to learn Utahese, buddy. Leafs in 7. In Wool we trust. I mean, at least 2 of those goals tonight. You'd like a save. Sammy wasn't close to stopping JVR, and he wasn't close to stopping Marchand. You know, Wool and net, maybe you don't get those saves. He didn't look close. I think Ilya Samsonov's played his last hockey for the Leafs. I really do. Magic gifted 5 SDPN memberships. Are the Leafs or Kings worse at the power play these playoffs? I don't know. Do the Kings have more than 1 goal? Let's start there. Stuart Skinner is a shaky goalie, to say the least. And he's been far, far superior to Ilya Samsonov. Far. Nicholas, how can the Leafs win in the playoffs being so soft? I don't think they're soft. I just don't think they're particularly good at hockey, like compared to the Boston Bruins, dude. The Leafs' big problem has been taking too many really stupid, unnecessary penalties. They're not getting pushed around and bullied, and it's not particularly good. Present day, new MLSE exec sharpening a machete in the dark room right now. Some big cuts on the way. You are not wrong. Sharp creations. So do we want Florida? Well, they're going to Florida either way when they beat the Bruins in 7. No? No one believes it? No one even believes it? So Greg Wyshynski tweeted that a very smart hockey person texted him, Marner to Utah, Clayton Keller to Toronto. Is the very smart hockey person me? Because we talked about that earlier. Or are they watching the stream? Why do the Leafs have fans? Wait, where is it? How do the Leafs have fans? Why are you a big fan of losers? I'm not a big fan of losers. I am cheering for the same team that I've cheered for my entire life. But I am getting increasingly disgruntled, and I think a lot of people are, that the team that they cheer for are losers. Yeah. Leafs never last long enough for us to see if Steve can grow an actual playoff beard. Last year, it wasn't that bad. It's annoying to me that any of the hair that grows on my chin is either blonde or gray. It's incredibly annoying for us. Golf is so 2015. Leafs are booking pickleball games. Shut up. That's very funny. I'm a 3rd-generation Leaf fan and only a fan because. Yep. Charles Barkley curse. Willie Rip and Marner a new one. Over 5,000 likes now. Thank you. Justice Brinston, I believe it. Maple Leafs lose 6 straight home playoff games for the first time since 71-74. Yes, Drew? You're putting a tweet on screen from Jonas Siegel. Goals for the Leafs in their last 11 playoff games. I'm going to read these in reverse order. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. $13.25 forward. 11.5 forward. 11 forward. 10.9 forward. What do you mean they can't score? What do you mean they can't score on the power play? Like, everyone is worried that they're not going to do anything this offseason. If the team is even remotely recognizable, like, who do you even fire besides everybody? Isaac Wallace says, would you trade Marner for Brady Tkachuk? I don't know. How much does Brady Tkachuk make? Ah! Why? Oh my God! Listen. To the nearly 13,000 of you still sticking around long after this game is done. You owe me something. I'm going to shoot an LFR video right now on the Steve Dangle YouTube channel. All one word. You better go there. You better subscribe. And get ready because it won't be live. I'll have the opportunity to take breaths in between jump cuts because I'm going to lose my friggin' mind. That is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. And thank you to MCAL for sponsoring and powering this watch along. Go to mcal.ca/SDPN. Use the promo code DANGLE. Click like if you like the stream. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Leafs, Bruins, Game 5 is do or die.